Welcome to the Boston's Big Four podcast. Cast. New news about music and sports every week, sometimes.
All right, boys, we made it. Episode 69.
Oh,
My
boy.
favorite number.
Everyone's favorite number. Gronk will be proud of us.
That's a fact.
Gronk actually, fun fact before we get started, Gronk at one point during his high school basketball career missed a free throw on purpose to keep the score at 69 and then ran back to the other side of the court laughing and pointing at the scoreboard.
No,
Oh, boy.
Yep,
that's amazing.
that happened.
That's amazing.
So we got Casso here with us
You know
for the third
vibes,
time.
man. You know the vibes.
For the third
Right,
time, our
that's-
first three-time
Thrice.
guest on Boston's Big Podcast.
Three Timers
repeat
Club, you get a
offender.
velvet. You get a velvet robe.
You get a velvet robe, apparently.
That's what we have, yeah.
All right,
Owen,
word.
I assume you're paying for that?
We'll figure it out.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's on Owen.
That is, he
We
said
don't talk
it, so.
logistics on air, bro. What's going
Yeah.
on?
But we got Casso here. Last time we had you on was October, and it was before your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And then
It
we
was before your
recapped that show. So,
and then
folks,
we recapped the show.
Yes.
We came to the party and everything, and we did a little video.
And
Owen
then
took
Taco
care of
Fall
that.
snitched on us.
Yeah, Taco Fall snitched. Taco Fall shut down the party.
This
like a
almost got
bird.
included in our tailgate because we happen to have done that
Let's-
tailgate.
Let's
right
tell the
after,
people
yeah.
what we're talking about, first of all. It was the pre-party before Casso's show in October,
Yes.
which was a great show.
Yes.
No, it was the
Yes.
after party. We were trying to go
Well, yeah,
back.
it
There
was
was
the
a
after party.
pre-party. That was fun. And then we were
That
trying to
part
go
was
to the
fun.
after party. After party apparently was fun. We didn't make it upstairs.
Most
But,
people didn't.
Yeah,
We
most
literally
people
came
didn't.
back,
There was
I
a
had no
squad.
idea.
There was a squad of people in the lobby.
Literally,
Hotel
like,
staff not
was
allowing
crazy.
people to the elevators unless they had a hotel room key.
It was
Even
just
if
so
we said we were
insane.
visiting our friend. And then
It
they'd
was
ask what room, and they didn't like that.
yeah, it was bad because I didn't even know that somehow the address got out to like all these people. So we pulled up in the Sprinter, and all of a sudden there's like 60 people, and more than half of them I have no idea who they are,
Oh, no.
and they're in the lobby. And I
Wow.
walk in, and the person at the front desk is just like, are you Casso? And I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
yeah. And they're like, you don't even have a room here because it was booked underneath my boy's name.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, yeah, like I don't know, like I'm just trying to go out to the room. All of a sudden, people started sneaking up. They're telling us we can't stay there. The fucking security guys up there. There's
They tried to
mad
tell
people in the
you
room.
couldn't stay there?
Everybody, they were trying to take our room away from us
That's
completely.
insane.
And then fucking all of a sudden we're up there and I see fucking Slender Man in the corner of my eye creeping after snitching on us.
Wow.
And he had like a girl that was like 5'4" with him, which was fucking weird.
That's
He's
insane.
probably like into that or something. I don't know.
Also, I
feel like
remember
you have
that
to be
night.
into that if you're that tall. You need some weird, strange addiction.
I remember that night, actually. Side note, was his first, I think it was his debut.
His first points. His first
Yeah,
NBA points.
his first basket that night of his
And I
career.
think that's why he was mad at us, because that room. we
And he
had
was
the
trying to
only
celebrate,
room-
probably.
Yeah, that was the only room in the whole hotel with the rooftop access. We
Right.
Were like, we had 2 floors in the room. It was like the
Right.
best room.
He wanted to celebrate his
he was
first,
next to
his
us.
first points.
He was in the
and
room next to us, so I
yeah,
think
he was mad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it
no,
was.
because you had the ill suite. You had
Yeah, he
the
was pissed. He was about to show
Yeah.
up to this girl. He's like, I just got my first NBA points, and
Yep.
then he's like, we're about to go to the rooftop.
It's like,
and
dude,
then-
if I was
Boom,
7'6",
what
if I
rooftop?
was 7'6", I would have had more than fucking 2 points by now in the
Yeah,
NBA.
he's got to get his life together.
fact though. Like if I was,
And it's not again. We got
If-
some technical difficulties.
I mean, if you're 7'6", you should be in the NBA.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're
you don't have to do
7'6"
much.
and you're not in the NBA, what are you doing?
Like you can start. He didn't even start playing basketball till he was like 17. Like
you
or
don't
something
have
like
to
that.
be
Like,
good if you're 7'6".
you don't even have to be
get
good.
into whether even if it's not the NBA, but like an overseas
No, you can get
league,
drafted to the NBA and be
anywhere.
trash. You can be trash and get drafted to the NBA just for being 7'6".
Yeah,
And
if you're 7'6",
some team will take you and be
like,
like, "Oh, we can train him just to like
somewhere.
get rebounds and
somewhere
stuff."
there's
but,
a
like,
spot for you on some team
right,
for
exactly.
at least $1 million.
Unless you got bad joints, which I think happens with those really tall people.
Taco Fall, he's got to, I don't know. He's got to get.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
know what's
interesting
gonna
to see how
happen.
long he lasts.
Mm.
People that tall usually
Fall apart
do
quick, yeah.
have injuries.
Nah, but
Yeah,
if he gets strong, if he
Yeah.
gets big, he'll be chilling.
That's
He
it,
seems
tall
like a good
people.
dude, though.
You're not strong.
except for that one night.
You're not strong. All right. I said it.
All right, so let's get into the music. So last time we had you on, you were about to drop Mosh Pit, produced by Nox.
Yes.
You've dropped a bunch of shit since then.
I have.
Jaguar, you did the video for Jaguar, which we talked about earlier.
Yes.
That was an excellent video. Birkin is fire as well.
Favorites.
No, Jaguar is definitely incredible. Yeah. Shout out to P.
Jaguar's
Scott
one of
on
my
that video, and the
favorites.
that song is amazing.
Yes. Very good song.
And then what else? Yeah, Birkin. You dropped Shoots and Ladders, my personal favorite. Fucking love
dropped,
that.
What Happened to You.
What Happened to You?
So
Yeah,
I gotta say, you taught me what a Birkin bag is. I had no idea.
Oh,
so I'm
Dude,
like,
what?
Look at that.
I
What?
thought Birkin. You were like,
You learn something new.
I
every
thought you were
day,
just
know?
like making a rhyme, and then I'm
No,
like,
dude.
what is Birkin? And then I Google it, and I'm like, oh,
Birkin
okay.
is a lot of rappers are talking about Birkin these
Yeah.
days.
Well, here's the
it's a
thing.
popular topic.
For
So-
listeners who may not know,
Trending.
it's like
It
a
is trending. So I mean, it's a
$12,000
good
bag.
idea to call a song Birkin. You know, it's.
Yeah.
I knew you thought about that. I knew you were like, oh, this is, a lot of people are talking about Birkin right
Yeah,
now.
you
Like,
know?
And it's
Yeah,
expensive.
exactly.
How do they? Who even gets that? Who has that cash?
Casso
Who has
does.
that?
Casso
You know the vibes,
does.
Man. You know the vibes.
He fucking stuffs 3 pounds of weed in that shit.
You already know. You already know
Allegedly. But yeah,
Allegedly.
that's,
Allegedly.
that's
Uh,
exciting.
so yeah, and then you dropped the EP as well.
Sky Captain.
Sky Captain.
Super Fire Project. My favorite.
Yes, it really is.
Yeah, I went back and listened to that for the first time in like months.
Yeah,
And I went
that's crazy.
through
You
and
don't
played
listen to your
through.
music like.
No, I do.
after
but
you
I
drop
make
it.
so much music that I only bump the new music.
Yeah. I feel you.
That's like my biggest issue. I don't drop all the shit, but I'm about to. I got some shit coming up over the next few weeks. A lot of stuff dropping. So
Yes, you got
I'm
the
not gonna-
EP
I'm not
coming.
gonna
You
just
got the new
announce-
video dropping.
yeah. I'm not gonna just announce dates just yet.
Okay.
But it's right there, right around the corner.
It's right there.
The video though is dropping on the 17th.
Okay.
So in a few days.
That is very
When
soon.
this episode
2 days
comes
to be
out,
exact.
yeah, it'll
It'll
have
be
been
out, yeah.
released, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's fire, by the way.
Yes.
Got a little
yes.
sneak peek.
Amazing.
Oh, I didn't. I'm jealous. Come on,
it's
guys.
incredible.
It's the best video.
It's
It's
really.
so
This is
fire.
the one. This is the
This
one.
is the one.
It really is.
This is the one. This one is amazing. I'm so excited.
Yes.
The
Everybody's gonna love
anticipation's
this one.
killing me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is gonna really be the this might be the one. Literally, this is the one, not might.
No, this is the
gonna be
one. This is the one.
Yeah,
Fact.
So I'm excited, man. This is one of the first times that I've done a full like rollout for something. So like over the next few weeks, people will start seeing me post a lot more about a lot of stuff. But actually, I'll just announce it here. I got like an EP dropping, Colors, on August 3rd. Yeah, so
Word.
this is the first single from it.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, so it's about to
Peeping.
go crazy.
4 tracks, right?
Yes, yeah. So about to go crazy. Don't want to.
Awesome.
I'm not going to talk too much about it here.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it a little bit more.
I'll just tease everybody.
as
Yeah,
time
no
goes
worries.
on.
That's all we'll say. That's all
But
we'll
yeah,
say.
That's it. So I'm excited though. I got a lot of cool shit on the way.
So I don't know if we mentioned the song you did with Mikey Bando, Idiot.
Idiot.
That had a video, and I gotta say, loved it. Super
Yeah,
fun.
that video is crazy.
And I want to know, like,
That
what,
video
that
was
must,
awesome.
It must have been fun to make. Like, what
It
was
was
that
so
like?
much fun to make.
Yeah, so how'd you get access to the school, first of
So
all?
Yeah.
so I can't really talk too much about it because like we went
Okay.
through like a whole thing like with like the person who like let us use the school and stuff. Like it turned into like a whole thing. They were saying we couldn't drop the video and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And like we dropped
Of
the
course.
video, obviously.
Yeah.
But basically kind of just like keep like some gray area so it's not too specific. But there was a teacher at a school that one of us knew, and they allowed us to use the school like under a few conditions and stuff like that. It was cool. Nobody was there. And then we just kind of had it for a few hours, so we were able to really do whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
And we had like a
That's
really
fucking
cool class.
awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. Like
Imagine having a school to yourself for a few
dude,
hours.
No,
Pretty
well, I just
exciting.
remember being
That's
in school
amazing.
being like, it would be so sick if like just to like just anything, a paintball fight, some shit, just some
Yeah,
random shit
dude.
inside the school because the school's so big.
That's
Yeah.
that's
So,
the shit that like you dream about when you're a
Dude.
kid in school.
Yeah, literally.
That's
I
the
would
shit that
daydream
like
all
when you're
day about
sitting in class daydreaming, you think
Yeah,
about that stuff.
That's literally what the video was supposed to be about, basically.
Oh, that's fucking
You know
awesome.
what I mean? Like it's supposed to just be like we're doing shit inside of a school that like you've always like thought about like kind of like
Right.
doing, you know what I mean? So
Right.
it's like turning up in the class, they're drinking
Yeah.
liquor out of the bottle, rolling blunts in class,
Yeah.
like just getting crazy, like you
Yeah.
know, we tied up the teacher, like on some shit, like you know,
That's
it's just,
fucking
like,
awesome.
It was
So,
fun. It was like
I
it was, like,
imagine it might have been some of that imagery that that was the issue. But
yeah, it was,
that's,
but it was.
I mean,
it was
there's
fucking
enough
sick.
like artistic freedom. I feel like you should be.
Yeah, no,
have
yeah,
no
for sure.
issues, Yeah.
For sure. It was super fun though. Like everybody, I had my girlfriend in it. That was like in the first video she was in, Kelsey, and like she had her friend in it. And then like I had like all my friends. It was cool. It was like the first video. Like the thing that was so cool about the video too was that like I literally came up with the idea for the video. I forget how, but I was like, yo, what if we did it in a school, like going crazy? And
And you made it happen. That's amazing.
because I was thinking I wanted to do a video like that months and months and months before, and I wasn't able to. I didn't really know how to get a school, and then it
Yeah.
just randomly
Yeah.
happened. It like fell.
Yeah,
on my
I wouldn't
lap.
know how to fucking get
Yeah, it was,
access
it,
to a
fell on
school
my
like
lap.
that.
Yeah,
Like
legitimately.
that's amazing
yeah.
that you pulled that off. Actually.
Yeah, it was dope. And so like I like spoke it into existence basically because I said it like months before and it ended up happening. And
Yeah.
it was fucking sick like because I came up with like a lot of the dialogue was kind of just like spitballed, but the way that it was filmed and everything was like the whole way I envisioned it. Like even like the opening skit, like that whole skit, like everything, it was just like watching that actually come alive. Like it was dope because that's exactly how I like imagined it.
Right.
So like it was portrayed perfectly of like how it was in my head. And it was dope. It was so much fun to like actually do that video. That was a dope video.
Oh yeah. So
And
Mikey
the song
Bando.
is crazy. And the song is crazy.
The song is
Yeah.
crazy.
No,
Mikey
that's also
Bando's on
nice.
that song.
Yeah.
Talk
shout out
about
to
Mikey Bando and how you met him
Yeah.
and what he's been doing lately.
Yeah, shout out to Mikey. So I met Mikey. I was in the military for a while. And like I was in Cambridge. So a kid in my unit was talking. I don't know. He was going to Harvard and he knew some teacher at in Tech Boston, and they basically like had like a studio like for some of the kids. Like it was like a transitional school, and basically they had a studio for the kids that some of the kids wanted to rap. And so somehow we got in contact. She wanted to have somebody come by and speak to some of the kids about the music shit or whatever. And he suggested me. She reached out to me, set it up, whatever. So she sent me a track over of there was like 3 or 4 kids on the song. And this was like 4 or 5 years ago. So 4 years ago. And on the track, I remember I put it on and it was like the first kid. And then like the whole thing was like pretty like, I'm not going to say bad, but like it definitely like wasn't good really. But the first kid I heard, I was like, damn, like this actually like has potential. Like I like, and I asked her who it was. She was like, oh, that's Mikey. And he was 15 at the time. And when I went to the school, he was waiting outside. Like he was talking to me about my music and shit. We went inside. He was asking a ton of questions. So like I was kind of interested. And so after I was done talking to the kids or whatever, he came over. He was asking me a ton of questions. So like I kind of wanted to like take him under my wing a little bit. And now we're like, that's like my brother. Like it's like I've known him now for 4 years, and like his progression, like me working with him has made me better as an artist. Same with him. Like we're like building together. It's super dope. Watching everything that he's doing like kind of come alive, because I remember he like didn't, I feel like he just needed the guidance, like where to bring him, basically. That's all it was.
Right.
And I feel like I didn't bring him there. I just kind of kind of just guided him a little bit, and he just did it all on his own. Like it was dope to see. And now he's doing videos with Tange, and shout out Tange. And he's doing like a lot of dope shit. He's recording a lot of fire music. He's got a lot of shit on the way. So I'm excited to kind of help him release that, because he's special. He's an extremely talented kid, and he's still young. He's 19. He's a beast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome to have like a tight circle like that where you guys do have, and this has been like in different forms touched upon in other episodes, where like you either aren't working with people based on like different work ethic, or you just happen to have different like skills. And in these cases, like where you guys are able to like make music together and then build each other up in different ways, like we said that needs to probably happen more in Boston, like having like almost like a family style of rap group, like everyone's.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know you referred to him like as your brother, like you guys are like, it's that tight. And when we were at the recap, like doing the show, I was vibing that just between, I had met him that night. So it seemed like you guys are just that close.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Great to be working with people like that, because it doesn't always happen. Like sometimes you just find people in the industry.
That's the thing. Like I remember growing up when I was making music before, and I always wanted to like have a group. You know what I mean? Like I always wanted to. And I had like a few of my friends that I rapped with, but like it was just like so like not even close to what I'm doing now. It was just like the beginning of it.
They have to match your work ethic and your drive.
They definitely did.
And it seems like Mikey Bando does.
Yeah, so like it was just kind of different. It's just like one of those things where like we're still friends and stuff, and they're making their own music and I'm making my own. It wasn't gonna be that team or whatever.
Right.
And then like I was doing it by myself for a while, and then like after meeting Mikey, that was like the first person that like I really started like working with. And I was saying to him like, because we really don't have like a shit ton of music together, which is crazy because you would think that we would. And so we just started building up a handful of records. Like we were in Miami, we recorded something out there. We're starting to get some more records in, and it's dope to like actually be working with a team of people. Like I'm working with Hannah and all of Mikey's boys. So like YG, he's got his BSPM shit going on. So it's Bando Sound production. And he's got his whole thing going on with his friends. And it's dope because it just brings more people that we can be around and stuff like that. And like, it's just more relationships, you know, they're all amazing kids. So it's just dope.
Yeah, that is great. Love to see it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That must feel pretty good to like take a kid under your wing like that and see him, you know, just take it and run with it.
Yeah, like, and I don't want to like take like any credit really for that. It's like,
yeah,
I just saw something like, I don't know, there was something about like the verse that he was doing, like it wasn't good. Like he'll even tell you, like it was horrible.
Right.
But it was just like crazy because like there was something that like I heard in it that was just like there was something there. Like I don't know. And
I think that helps.
There.
That probably helps like
it.
you as well. Like they'll say like kind of if you want to really like solidify something in your mind, you try to teach it to someone else or explain it to someone else. So like as you see like he was more of a diamond in the rough, maybe like since you have an age difference, your experience was able to help him, and then through that you're solidifying what you've already known, and it just grows from there. And that's like great. I mean, that's a great dynamic anyways. So
it's cool because like he's younger, so like that's a whole separate culture to me. So it's like, you know what I mean? So like I'm around them and I like understand, because there's like a lot of people I feel like my age, like I'm 25, a lot of people that like don't understand the younger kids at all.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can
absolutely
see it from both. I can see it from both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's like cool to like see the differences, like because I'm always rashing them about shit. Like I'm always like, yo, like you young kids, like I sound mad old. Like I'm like sitting there.
Well,
like,
that's
I'm
hilarious.
Like,
honestly, it's different. Like every kid in high school probably has an iPhone now.
Way different.
Not the case when we were in high school.
Way different.
Yeah.
They know nothing about
different.
like sidekicks. He was
Yeah.
literally
Right.
born. He was literally born, bro. This is the craziest thing. He
They
doesn't
consider
know
Lil
that-
Wayne an old school rapper.
No, bro. He doesn't know who Chingy is.
What?
Which is like the randomest person, but it's just
The
so
randomest
funny.
person, but he had like 3 incredible
Bro,
hits.
that's what I'm
like,
saying, bro. Right there.
right
You guys
there.
know that's not a hit. He had the other one.
Dude,
Was like
Dem Jeans. Dem
Jeans.
Jeans.
That shit was a slap.
Holiday Inn.
Yeah,
Dem
Holiday
Jeans.
Inn.
Fucking.
Yeah. That was it.
So
Ball
I
of
actually,
Oh my God. Yeah,
What's
Ball
it called?
of Baby, that album, Ball of Baby.
Yeah.
Ball of Baby.
No, Chingy was hot. Chingy was hot for a short period of time.
Yo, he got crazy, bro. He's still rapping though. Are you guys hip to that?
I'm not hip to
Oh
that.
my God. I'm about to put you guys on. So this is insane. So Chingy is so I found out about this a few years ago. Like I got hip to it randomly because it was a joke at first. And then like it turned into a thing. And so
That's always how it happens, dude.
yeah, no, that's always how it happens. So like I somehow came across he was dropping music. And he was on I saw like, oh, maybe it was a meme or something that triggered me to get super more into it. But he was talking about, I think he was interviewing with Vlad or somebody, and he's talking about the Kundalini effect and all this crazy shit. Yeah, the third eye shit. He's getting crazy in the interview. So like, he has these drawings of like the universe and like, he's like super into this shit now, right? And
Wow.
so I'm like, this is insane because you have to hear what he's saying. It's so
Maybe
funny.
he's
Like,
trolling Vlad.
no,
'cause
he's
Vlad
literally
asks
not
weird
trolling.
questions.
This is his life right now.
Vlad
And
is
so-
the feds.
Yeah, Vlad is the feds. Fuck Vlad. And so he fucking basically was went on a tour after. He called it the Millennial Tour. And it was like this whole thing. Like you gotta go dive into it. It's hilarious. You gotta
Wow.
Okay.
see. Shout out Chingy though. It's not hilarious. He's doing his thing.
Shout out Chingy.
Shout out Chingy. All right.
Shouts out. I mean, I'm excited. Like, I kind of love to see like that Britney Spears effect, like when people just start doing crazy
Yeah,
shit.
yes,
No,
okay.
Britney
But, I mean,
Spears, yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure
I
it's
read
not
some
like
weird
that.
shit about her. Like she's
Recently.
been like, I don't know. You probably know all the conspiracies.
I don't know anything about the Britney.
about Britney Spears. Okay.
I just know a little bit. My girl was telling me that apparently her dad's been holding her hostage for 4 years.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that real?
I read that
I-
the other day. I don't know if it's real. I don't know.
That might be real because she.
That
looks
might be
crazy.
real.
I don't know if you saw.
She's
the new
definitely
video of
losing her mind.
Did you see the video of her like dancing?
Yeah. No, she
Yes.
looks
Did you see that?
insane.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. Yeah, nah.
don't
And
know
I
if
read
people are
something about
trolling.
how like her whole career, like she had to use like not her own voice. Basically, she had to like.
Oh yeah.
I believe
Like,
that because
They made her
she's
use
smart.
like the baby voice, which wasn't even her actual voice, and then she tried to make an album like just talking like she normally talks or singing like she normally sings.
And then they
And,
killed
like,
her.
They wouldn't let her put it out. Yeah,
There's
they wouldn't
someone
let her
else
put it
now
out.
that's
I don't.
Britney
Yeah,
Spears.
this is Britney's clone.
That's why she's so weird. They just couldn't get the brain
Oh,
right.
jeez.
She looks exactly the
Shout out
same.
to
but
Britney
the brain
Spears.
is just
Shout
not.
out
Nah,
to
the
Britney
brain is more than right. Britney shaved her head bald.
True.
Yeah.
That's when
Right?
you knew, like, yeah.
That was Britney. Or was that the clone?
I think that was a clone. That was post real Britney.
What if that's the clone and Brittany is still in her dad's
right.
house?
Britney
Now-
disappeared after Oops, I Did It Again.
This
is
is crazy.
Britney involved in
created
the
a conspiracy
Waycare in the
theory.
Wayfair conspiracy?
No, this is how it starts. This is how these
Oh,
things are created. We
Jesus.
need to stop.
Oh,
Like,
man.
we need to stop.
This
Because
is
we
gonna
just
get
created a
clipped out,
conspiracy
yeah.
theory that Britney is a clone. That's
All
like
right.
can go viral.
Well,
Well,
then
like
that's a
Avril
good thing.
Lavigne, we know
Don't
Avril
worry about
Lavigne
it.
is.
What's viral is Britney right now, but if we throw that into the mix that this is the clone,
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
All right.
over.
Well, we're going viral.
So
Let's
yeah,
go.
nah, the conspiracy theorists are gonna be, oh my god, they're
And
gonna
just
love that.
to squash anything, like if people need to prove it, I want to just confirm right now that what we actually meant is that when we said clone of Britney Spears, we actually meant the real life grown up John Benet Ramsey is who replaced Britney Spears that was killed.
No.
So the real Britney Spears
Dude.
is dead, but the Britney Spears we
Yeah,
know
we
now
got
is John
crazy.
Benet Ramsey.
You
So
got crazy.
that's what we meant to say.
You got crazy.
If that-
This is
just if
crazy.
All right,
anyone
now we're
was
going-
confused.
Now we're
if-
definitely going viral.
I don't even want to dive this deep into this. I feel like they're watching us now.
Yeah,
I'm
about to get a
seriously.
text from like the
Hello?
fucking.
Are you guys still there?
Fucking
Is this
Vlad is watching us.
They're gonna be like, "Don't go anywhere." I'm gonna get a text from the Illuminati.
That would be hilarious.
Don't
We get a
you
text
move.
from Vlad.
You're gonna
like,
get a
hey,
text
wanna
from
do
Vlad.
An interview?
If I got a text
Yeah,
from
right.
Vlad right now, yo, trying to do an interview.
Yeah.
Heard you know
Like,
some things.
Vlad will literally be, he's like, oh, so like, how's your day been? They're like, oh, it's been good. And he's like, so, how many people have you killed? It's like, what? Like you're just like diving.
That's like a
right quickly
typical
into
Vlad
it.
interview right there. That's a
really
typical
does.
Vlad
And then
interview.
they'll like change the subject, and he's like, yeah. He's like, so how's like your relationship with like your label? And then like all of a sudden he's like, how many times has your boy killed people?
Yeah.
It's like you haven't, but
Like
how
you
about your
quote in this
boy?
song that your boy has
Who's that dude?
how many bodies?
He's like that dude in the background at 2 minutes and 14 seconds in that video. He's like that dude right there.
Oh
really
my
How
god.
many times has he spun the block?
Yeah. And then he's like expecting it. I mean, I've seen so many of those like clipped
hate
out.
Vlad.
Those are hysterical.
Vlad's a bird. I hate
He
that.
is. But so many big artists do interviews with him.
Yeah,
And I
it's
love how
because,
he's just
why
like,
not?
oh, I could just, you could
Yeah.
say no comment.
No,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
What does he even look like?
I
don't
thought that
know.
too. I think
Because
he's like,
they never show his
Oh,
face.
Miles just said he's
Which-
mad tall. Huge.
Wait, isn't that weird
Big
that
guy.
they don't show his face in the interviews though?
Yeah, because he is the feds.
Like that's so
Yeah.
odd.
Like,
They only
nobody
show the artist and
knows
he's
what
just a
Vlad looks
voice. They
like.
never show his face. Like what other interviewer doesn't show his face? I don't know.
He's 6'4", 230 pounds.
Wow.
that's pretty solid.
Big, huge red beard.
The fuck?
Wait,
That's
is
amazing.
Vlad,
He sounds like a folklore.
is Vlad
What?
Sounds like
Vlad's
fucking-
definitely white.
He's Jewish.
He's Jewish. What other interviewer doesn't show their face ever though?
No one.
I can't think of another one.
You know who does show their face?
Who?
Tim Westwood TV.
YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV.
Oh my God! Wow. Yeah,
that good?
I wouldn't have pictured. That was exactly how it sounds.
Hold on, I
would-
gotta throw the bomb into it though. Fuck, shout out to Tim Westwood.
Connected to John Mike
Check
phone.
my
No,
swag.
there she is.
Connected to
I would
iPhone.
definitely go on Tim Westwood TV.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Pop
man.
one of those Eminem 15-minute freestyles.
Yeah,
Or
the
free
classics.
verses. Yeah, those are. I've listened to those a million times. Those are the best. That's
Any
really-
Tim Westwood.
So Tim
freestyle,
Westwood's still doing interviews, right?
just what it was. It was like law.
Yeah. Are we? I feel like we're kind of taking over Tim Westwood though at this point. Like it feels like
This is what
We get
Tim
better
Westwood
people.
TV is turning into.
YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV.
yeah, Tim, we don't need you. Like
There it
we
is.
got it. Like,
We got it, bro.
Tim, just it's cool. You're old. Just like
Right?
we got it. No, he's probably like
Oh, man.
25, and I thought he was old.
Nah, Tim Westwood is definitely like 65 or 70.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what I
a
was
weird
thinking,
guy.
but I didn't want to
Tim
push it.
Westwood is like doing whatever British people do.
Tim Westwood's
Yeah.
also dead.
Not
He's
British.
been replaced.
Is that? Yeah. So
Oh, I have no
Connected to
idea.
I
iPhone.
don't know. I don't
Hearing
know
all
where
these
it's from.
connections.
UK.
Dude, I'm sorry.
He's got to be from the UK. I mean, how
Oh,
can you
Tim
talk
Westwood?
like that
Yeah.
and be from Cleveland?
No, he's in
Imagine.
England. Yeah,
Imagine.
he's like the most British motherfucker I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Have you heard him
Yeah.
talk?
Because have you heard?
YouTube.com.
Yeah, I'm dead. That's crazy.
Where does Tim Westwood live? South London.
Yep, there you go.
Should we just
Doesn't get any more British than that.
Yeah. London. I feel like we should get some British rappers on the
I feel
podcast.
like I need to turn that into a shirt.
What?
Tim Westwood is from Southie. It literally needs to get turned into a shirt with like a shamrock mixed with like a UK flag.
And just spell Tim Westwood a little different so you can sell him for money.
It's the fighting Irish guy, but with British gloves.
Oh man!
That would be great.
Shout out Tim Westwood.
Big
Shout out
shouts.
to Tim Westwood.
You're not old. You're cool. If you ever hear this. He sends me notes on our episode, so he'll probably hear it.
You know the vibes, man.
Yeah.
Sound off in the comments.
Yeah, Tim Westwood, just sound off in the comments. That's probably the
Yeah.
easiest way for us to see it.
Yeah, we only
He
check
just drops-
comments. We don't read
he just
emails,
drops
any of
the,
that shit. We just check comments.
He drops like a vocal thing somehow, and it's Tim Westwood TV.
Right.
That would be great. And then we'll just steal that. We'll
Oh,
use
man.
that instead.
Yo, so on the Sky Captain EP,
Yeah.
you had a song called Kobe.
Yeah.
What made you decide to name a song after Kobe?
So
Obviously.
this is the thing. So the song was named Kobe before him passing.
Oh, really?
Rest in peace.
Wow. Damn.
To the
Rest
guy.
in peace to the
yeah.
legend.
The Mamba, the Black Mamba.
Man, that
Um,
was so sad. I've never been
that
so
shit-
sad
You know,
after
it was
a
tough
celebrity death.
because growing up as a Boston fan
Yeah.
and like Boston Lakers thing, you know, like I feel like so many people out here hated Kobe.
I
And
hated Kobe.
I don't know if I hated Kobe.
I
I don't really
like
know if I did.
there was a point I think from like 08
I
to
thought he was
2010.
such a beast. I like couldn't hate him.
No, I knew he was a beast, but like when we played him in the finals those 2 years, 08 and 2010, like I hated him during that time. I respected him. I respected him. Like I never like hated it. I respected his competitive nature and everything, but I hated him at that
Yeah.
point.
It's
But
tough,
then
man.
as the years went on and then LeBron took over as the face of the league, and I was like, man, I like Kobe more than LeBron. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, this guy sucks.
He goes, this guy sucks.
I don't hate LeBron that much anymore either. You kind of get over that shit after a
Right, yeah.
while. Like you kind of just respect they're
They're
great competitors, and they
Yeah.
happened to beat your team a couple times, so you got mad. But
But LeBron
Hey,
barely
nothing wrong with
beats the
being
Celtics.
passionate.
That's besides
Exactly.
the point. Whatever.
yeah, no, but Kobe.
That's a fact,
Yeah.
right? That's a fact. LeBron can't beat the Celtics, so it's irrelevant.
I mean,
Yeah,
LeBron has
facts.
beat the Celtics,
Facts.
unfortunately.
That's the only reason he joined Miami, and
Oh,
I really
absolutely.
think that's
No,
the
fact.
only reason he went to LA so he wouldn't have to deal with us in the playoffs because he didn't think we were going to go
He's
to
scared.
the championship.
He's scared.
But
LeBron does
anyways,
not have the competitive nature
not
that
anymore.
Kobe had,
He never
that-
did. He was a baby.
that Michael Jordan had. No, he never had that. He never had that.
No.
The killer instinct. He didn't have that.
Yeah, no. But yeah, no. The song was named before him passing. And,
That's crazy. When did you make the song? When did you make the song and name
To
it?
be honest, I can probably pull it up right here. I have no idea when I did. Let me see. Probably pull it up here.
Getting exact dates. This is exciting.
All right.
How often does this happen?
The last time I guess it was October 6, 2019.
Damn. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Kobe
so
passed in January.
I hope you
Yeah,
don't write a
so-
song about me. After I see-
Yeah.
So I fucking made the song and like I have the line about Kobe in it and when he passed, I already had the project up to be released. Like I already put it through distribution and
Yeah.
it was about to be released.
Wow, that's
So
incredible.
I couldn't take it down and change the name.
Wow.
Why would you
Um,
want to though?
It's not that I wanted to. I just didn't want people to be like, "Oh, you named it that because he just died, and you're trying to get people to listen to it."
Yeah.
But there's only one line about
That's
him.
insane. I mean, that's insane that you did it before. Like I
And
would have
you have
assumed
proof.
that you made.
And
I would have
then-
assumed that
yeah.
you made it after, just as a tribute.
No, yeah, it wasn't that. And then we were gonna do the video as a tribute.
Yeah.
So we had the idea for the video, and shout out to Jay Sean Madry, he's a rapper from Boston. He's fire. But he actually gave us the idea, and it was gonna be
What's his name?
Jay Sean Madry. Let me he's like a rapper with PHM. You should look him up. Powerhouse Movement. They're fire.
Word.
See here. And basically, what's it called? Yeah, he gave us the it's Jay Boston. That's crazy.
No.
So Jay Boston is his artist name.
Oh, Jay Boston. I know Jay Boston.
Yeah.
Dude, he
So-
has a song with Conway from Griselda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So he gave us the idea, and we didn't get to do it unfortunately, but it was during Corona, like the heat of it, and we wanted to get somebody who like a younger kid who's good at playing basketball. You know what I mean? And actually, you know what? I'm not gonna fucking ruin it because we might still
All right.
be able to.
Don't
fucking
ruin
do
it.
because
Don't
if
ruin
the
it.
second wave happens, then we're all over it. So I'm
All
not
right.
even gonna get into it. But either way, there's a
That's
good
fucking.
idea. It's a
That's
tribute.
amazing that you recorded that song, came up with the name and everything before Kobe
I
passed.
know.
Like, I assumed it was a tribute, which I thought
No.
was dope. I was like, oh, that's awesome. He made a Kobe tribute, but no, that's
No,
fucking.
it wasn't that. But
That's
it's
crazy.
though.
Yeah.
It ended up being that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not that it wasn't. It ended up being that anyway.
Yeah.
So, and that's I think like what like on Apple Music, I know that that's like the most listened to off the project.
Yeah.
But that's it's a dope song. I love that record. Honestly, it's such a dope song.
And
that whole
the
project
intro,
is fire.
the intro has a shit ton of streams on
The
Spotify, right?
intro is the best.
The
Fucking
intro's fire.
amazing. Fucking like that was the first record I ever did with Knox.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we
Word.
had that record for so long. That was another one I did in early 2019. And almost everything from that was from like 2019. And that dropped in 2020. But that was like almost all the records, not all of them, but that one, Kobe, actually those might be the only two. But those two records are fucking gas. I love both of those.
Hell yeah.
They're both super dope records. Yeah, the whole thing, the Ricky with Mikey on it is fire. War, dope, the outro. I make all my
it's all
outros
fire.
like really similar. Like I like that type of feeling for like an outro.
Yeah.
A slower kind of more like feeling, like you know what I mean? Like it's like a goodbye kind of.
Yeah.
So it's like a serious kind of record. I like doing that for the outros.
Yeah, I remember you showed me the outro for the new EP coming up. That shit was fire.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
Excited to drop this. It's gonna be super.
I did want to ask you, for that new EP, did you start working on that pre-quarantine, and have you found that process of finishing it to be easier or more difficult through quarantine? Because I feel like we get mixed reviews based on that.
So quarantine was weird because I got good at making shit. Like I got really good at mixing and like I made some amazing records, but at the end of quarantine it started looking really slow. Like it was like I have no experience. Like I haven't been outside or experienced anything in like forever. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It really
Like, I
is nuts
couldn't even,
looking
like, I
back.
had
It's been a
no
while now.
inspiration. Yeah, like I had like no inspiration. So like I was like doing anything to try to get inspiration. And like it was just like it was tough. But it was good because I was able to focus on a lot of other shit that I don't usually focus on. So it was cool. I got to focus. I got to see my family a lot more than I usually do. I was able to like really work on planning and shit like that. Like I was able to actually like get organized with a lot of stuff and plan releases in advance and a lot of shit like that. The behind the scenes shit that I usually kind of suck at. Like I'm good at making the music and everything and executing, but when it like I don't really drop all the shit. So like that's always an issue I've been working with is like being organized and like keeping that flow going of consistency.
That's a tough thing to balance. That's like
Yeah,
it's like making the music is only like a small part of it,
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
It's like people don't realize all the extra work that goes into it aside from that.
And I record so much but you would never even know that because I'm like never dropping anything. But like I'm always like putting shit on my stories and shit, like going live or whatever, like playing shit. But it's a lot. So I got good at that shit though. So that's why I'm like really excited for these upcoming releases because they're just super dope. Like it's dope.
Fuck yeah.
And I imagine we'll probably see some of the elements where like you found different ways to like cope with whatever we're doing right now, like as far as quarantine, because like after a while you're looking for any inspiration, and I feel like we can all kind of like feel that like there's definitely some
for sure.
like it's one of those things where that's probably going to come. I wonder and I mean obviously there's no way to know right now, but when this is dropped, like will people just feel that music more? Like I wonder if that's going to happen, and that's what
I think they will, but at the same time I think a lot of people are going to be scared, like they're
of the music,
weirded out of crowds.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm afraid of live performances after this, like because people are definitely going to be weird.
It's going to be weird forever, probably.
Yeah, I was thinking
for a long time.
No, probably like forever.
Forever.
As we know it currently.
Well, because I mean, it's funny to think about it, because like looking back, pre-virus or whatever, like always thinking like it is just kind of nasty to be in crowds of people. Like, so like you
Yeah.
always need to like wash your hands after touching the
Yeah.
door and stuff like that. And this was like before thinking a virus could kill you. So
Right,
it's
right.
like
True.
now there is that virus around and we know definitely about it. And it's just weird. I mean, there
Or do
always
we?
are viruses that could kill you too.
Do we know about it?
Yeah. Oh shit. We're back.
No,
on
we
the
really don't know
conspiracy.
We know
shit.
nothing about it. They
Yeah.
said that it died in the heat and it's literally ripping Florida a new asshole right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Fact.
they're like, oh, it dies in 78-degree weather.
Yeah, right.
It's like fucking 98 degrees.
The
in
hottest
Florida.
places in the country are fucking getting destroyed. Oh my
Festering,
god.
literally in Florida.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
I wonder if that has something to do with AC. Like being
swamps.
indoors, people can still get it. So
Huh?
people could still get it indoors, I guess, if they have AC.
You can
But
get it anywhere.
yeah.
Supposedly.
I mean, that's what I think is hilarious. Like,
Allegedly.
think like the world is opening back up, and I think that's the cases will spike as well. But like, I think we're gonna be okay eventually. But it's just one of those things.
I don't even give a fuck about it, to be 100% honest.
It's probably fine. Yeah, I mean, I know people are doing. It's I think
At
I
this
said this
point, yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm still washing my hands and shit, but like I'm going out if I want to go out.
yeah, I was at Target today.
Yeah. Dude,
It's
I
just,
work.
You gotta do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I work in like a public place, so I'm around people all the time. But
Word.
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll get better. I mean, I do like it's made the podcast easier.
Facts.
Believe that.
Facts.
All we have
It
to
really
do is
has.
FaceTime you.
Yeah,
nice.
it's like you don't even have to leave your house.
It's lit.
Really, like
Yeah, we're waiting on an answer from Obama for the next interview.
For what?
We're-
Pizzagate.
we're gonna talk to him about Pizzagate. Yeah.
Talk about him sex trafficking.
Do you guys think that little kids are inside armoires?
We probably can't even talk about this either on the podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to chill with the Pizzagate talk.
No,
I feel like anytime
you know what?
Pizzagate, it just
Are you
sends
the
a
feds?
ping to like Hillary Clinton's phone.
Right.
It's like fucking just
She's
direct.
like Boston's Big Four.
She's
and
like,
we
delete
just
that
got-
immediately.
I'm like, oh, Boston's Big Four just got a new follower.
This is already
It's
deleted.
Hillary
It hasn't even
Clinton.
been saved yet. It's set up for auto deletion.
Right.
Done.
Oh shit.
And we're not even gonna remember we did this.
Man,
God damn.
do you think they can do that? Is that what deja vu is? Where you end
No.
up in the same spot again, but the government
No.
actually erased your mind and put you back
Deja
in
vu
the
is when you like have a dream of something and then you actually.
Well, yeah, but I'm
Experience the
trying to
dream.
imagine, you know?
Oh, you've never had deja vu?
I get deja
No,
vu
I have. I'm just
sometimes,
saying
yeah.
that if you have deja vu, is that the government having erased your mind and then you end up in
Oh.
a similar scenario?
Oh,
where,
we're
like,
cracking
so
all the
you're onto
codes
something.
tonight. Hell
Now
yeah.
You're onto something.
Let's go.
You're like, the first time you did it, you actually cracked the code and you ended up out of the matrix and they had to wipe you and
Oh.
put you back. And then you were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wait, I
You're
definitely
onto
did
something
this.
right now.
And then you're like, nah, I forgot whatever I did. And then you go back to bed or
Jesus.
something.
You should
know?
stop talking, probably.
Dude, yeah, I'm going to get canceled.
Because you know what? I'm gonna head out. I don't even want to be involved with this.
I ruined the interview. I really messed
Damn.
this up.
Be safe, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
That's insane.
Real talk though, in the future, like I know you had a show. So actually, we kind of talked about this on the Nasty
Yeah, my
episode.
show.
You and Nasty were supposed to have a show in May.
Yeah.
What like I guess I know there's really no confirmation right now, but like, are you guys gonna like try to put that same show on eventually, or is it?
I want to try to do an outdoor show.
Yeah, that's the move right now.
And people have been hitting me up about it, saying to do it in people's backyards and whatever the case may be.
I got
I'll
a PA
probably-
system on video right
Yeah,
here if you want
facts.
to use it.
So
Let's do it.
we're probably gonna do something along the lines of that. I'm just trying to make sure that it's done right. You know, I don't want to like rush into it and have it just be an absolute shit show. So I'd like
Yeah.
to. It is something that we do want to do, and it will probably happen in the near future. It will. It's just getting everything planned out correctly. You know, it sucks that the venues are closed, but at the same time, it's dope because this is a good time for artists to really build with their fans and to like actually do some stuff that's outside of the box that is memorable. Because at the end of the day, if you're making music, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people. I'm not knocking anybody's hustle or whatever. Like, if you're just making music because you just want to make money or just like because it's fun, whatever. But at the end of the day, like a lot of people that like really take music serious and want to like make music, they want to like leave an impact on some shit. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the shit that people are gonna remember. Like the shit that you did like during weird times, like what was going on. You know what I mean? And people are gonna admire you for that. You know what I mean? So a lot of people should be. This is it's good for a lot of artists because I think they're doing a lot of outside of the box thinking. Some of them at least, which is dope. Because I think one of the biggest issues specifically for out here is for people talk about it, but they don't really address it or try to change it at all. But a lot of people out here don't really have their own sound. Like people never really thought of that us having a sound out here. It's always like copying another city or whatever. And it's tough because the city and like the state make it harder on themselves because like how you guys were saying earlier, like how people aren't working together as much and shit like that, how they should be super cliquey, like, which is good, you know what I mean? Like, but the reason why it's not really good is because the people that are in the cliques aren't really even really like forcing it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're going to like kind of keep it secluded, like force it, you know what I mean?
Good,
like go crazy, like go crazy. But if you're not forcing it and you're just like, just kind of just like doing your own thing, like I guess it's cool, like whatever. Like everybody has their own thing, but at least force it.
Yeah.
You gotta be pushing your brand.
Yeah.
No matter what. I mean, if you're not passionate like that,
people
like you just won't succeed.
On the music out here a lot of the times. People are focused on all the other shit other than the music, the lifestyle. The posting it.
I think that's a lot of people's downfall, though, and social media probably attributes to that because you can think you're popping on social media.
That's the thing. That's the issue.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they think that the way, and I've thought it for a while too. I thought it was.
It's tough not to get caught in that sometimes.
Right. At the same time, you need to find a balance. You need to know what's at the end of the day realistic as well, like to what people can relate to.
Right.
And not like just be like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like because. Then people forget you're a rapper sometimes.
Right.
You know
it's like, do you want people to remember you for Instagram posts? It's like
it's tough. A lot of people out here, they need to, and it's getting better. Like every year it gets better. Like it's been getting better.
It's definitely getting better.
Yeah. It's just, and a lot of people are coming out of that shell. You know what I mean? But this is why this is like the most important time in Boston and Massachusetts hip hop in general. Because right now, like this is like the roads are being paved currently. So, where the front runners of kind of what is to come. Like this is going to be a powerhouse eventually, like what's going on here.
Absolutely. You can see it happening already.
Yeah, it's like brewing. So it's like once it fully, because that's the thing about people out here, we're like very blue collar worker, like work hard at something, and once you're working, like that's all you do. Like, you know what I mean? People are working until they're 70, 80 years old. Like a lot of them not because they want to, but because they have to do it to live, because it's expensive as fuck to live here. But also because a lot of people just, that's all they know is work. So it's like once especially if we're good at something and we like it, like sports is like a prime example. Like it's like once we're like good at something and we win and we do shit, like we keep doing that, like we like that. So it's like once that happens with music, it's about to be a wrap, because once the foot gets in the door,
once we get a taste of that, you know,
it's gonna get
the
crazy.
throne, it's like
people are gonna love it, bro.
Right, absolutely.
Like
I look at it like the pride that we have in our sports teams, we can have that same pride in our music scene if it gets to the level of like
that's a fact.
Atlanta or something like
People
that.
People got to get over the fact that just because you're a local rapper that you're corny.
Right.
That's like the most mind-boggling shit in the world.
The term local should not mean
listen to were local at one. Like it's like they
absolutely
born into stardom.
And even when they become stars, I still consider them local. You know what I mean? Like I still put Joyner Lucas on our playlist and shit like that.
Where you're from.
He's from fucking Worcester. You know what I mean?
He's a local rapper.
Right, exactly.
Like it doesn't matter.
He still represents the region.
People
like
Cousin Stiz, bro.
Cousin Stiz is from Dorchester. He makes that known. Like
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like he's still a local rapper.
I see people post on Facebook all the time. Like I'll see like artists or whatever, like, or I'll just see people posting like just random shit that I have on Facebook, and like they'll just be making a status. And it'll be like, "Oh, like you Boston rappers gotta like give it up." Like it's always like something. It's always like never like it's never like word like you're going crazy. You know, it's just like it's like oh, damn like
Yeah. And ask that dude to name like 5 Boston rappers, and he'll probably
a
name
lot of
some
times
like
people don't even-
trash. They don't even follow the scene. Like they don't even really.
bro, it's dope. There's a lot of cool shit going on. You know what I mean? I don't
So
wanna-
much cool shit. You just got to look for it. You just got to know the
Yeah.
right places to look.
Yeah.
Follow Boston's Big Four Music on Instagram.
Yeah, those guys are really good.
Yeah, those guys are
Word
nice.
on the street.
Yeah. No, you got to know the places to look though. That really is it. Like people are lazy. They're just like, oh, I haven't heard of any. You know, I turn on the radio and I don't hear any Boston rappers, so it's not
Right.
popping out here. It's like,
Whack.
right.
It's like such a whack way to think. Like imagine
really
thinking
is.
that way. Like that's absurd. Like
so
you're,
many
like,
people think
your
like that.
brain, your literally brain is like the size of a pea if you think that way,
Seriously.
because like you're literally so focused on what's going on out here.
Yeah.
Like, that's
You're focused on what's getting like 1 billion streams. It's
right.
like, dude.
Like what? Like you don't even care about what's going on in your backyard.
Seriously.
Like you're
Like
so
I promise you, if you actually
somebody
took the
else's life.
time to listen to like artists that live within like a 10-mile radius of you, you'll find some shit that's better than fucking the shit you're listening to, whatever it is you're listening to.
People
Like-
can't allow it to be better in their brain though.
Exactly.
Because they know you or something.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
That
it's
is like a bias that people
from
have.
there.
Fact.
So it's like, oh, like this is fire, but like it's just fire.
Right.
like then like
You're
nothing.
like,
else.
why isn't it on jamming?
Yeah, it's just fire.
And I
Probably
think
never gonna
that's
come back
probably
in-
why, like, I think the term local rapper, like, kind of has 2 meanings. Like, local rapper, like, you have, like, Millies or Cousin Stiz, like, they're successful, but to here, they're local. So we
Right.
explain them as, like, a local rapper, but in their mind,
They're like
probably,
they're leading
someone
to
who
me. I
only
look at them
stays
as like the
local.
leaders of the local scene right now. And
Right,
like
but
in,
they're
in
probably, like-
Joyner, like I look at them like as the leaders of New England, and then we got all these dope artists behind them who are coming up too.
And yeah, I guess like the other way of looking at it is like you don't want to be someone who has only ever been local and won't be like they've never performed outside of locally, and that's like where I guess the two definitions like someone doesn't want to be associated in that way, so they're like kind of like, oh, I've done other shows, like I'm successful otherwise, and that's why people try to like jump ship more often. That's like my I guess theory on that, if that makes sense.
Word. Hey,
We're dropping stuff, but it's all
Yeah.
good.
What happened there?
I just dropped
You
my
good?
whole interface. Hey,
Damn.
my phone.
Are you drunk?
Everything seems
Nah.
good.
I'm chilling.
Everything seems good audio wise. So,
All right, no, yeah, we're good.
but yeah, I guess that was just like I was just making that point about like how I can see why maybe someone would try to stray from the term local rapper. But
No, I agree.
It definitely makes sense though, because we would define anyone who's from here as a local rapper. So that's
Yeah,
just
that's fact.
it's a
People are just
fact.
retarded.
Yeah, people are stupid.
Nah, to be honest, I guarantee nobody in Atlanta is saying about Future, that's a local rapper.
Yeah.
That's like
They
literally
might.
horrible to even be putting a label on it that way. It's like trash.
Mm.
I don't know.
Because
If
it's
I
just
feel
so
like people in Atlanta
close-minded
probably.
thinking that way anyway. Like, because now you're just you're putting them in a box by
Yeah.
saying they're a local rapper.
But you can be
instead of-
local and global at the same
No,
time.
that's a fact. But you can't though. If you're saying local, it just sounds bad.
Yeah,
True.
the
It
connotation
just
is
has
that
the
you never
connotation
left.
that you're
Yeah.
just a local rapper.
Yeah. Which is like I
Yeah.
can see where it comes from.
It's
but
like
I mean it's like
SoundCloud rapper.
logistically, yeah.
True.
It's one of those like semantics things. Like
Yeah,
who's
no,
right?
exactly.
Sound off in the comments.
Exactly. No. That's like one of those things where people will hear local rapper and they put it with negative.
Mm.
You know
They
what I mean?
do.
So it's like, even if it's not negative, they're gonna look at it negatively. So
Yeah, it's true.
Weird stuff.
Weird stuff, People, let's just put Boston on the map. Let's
Yeah,
just put
no,
Boston on the map
Boston
in a much bigger
is
way.
getting on the map. We're getting
I
there.
agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting.
Fire.
And this video Caso's about to drop is about to be
This
fucking
video is about to be
insane.
Yeah,
it really
no,
is.
That was such a fire video. I'm so happy I shot that. We
Tange?
Yeah, so we went, bro. And like I'm not gonna like I don't wanna wait, when is this dropping?
Probably
Dude.
two Tuesdays.
Oh, I
from
thought
now.
you meant the video. I'm like, I don't
No.
fucking.
No, this podcast.
The 28th, I believe.
Yeah, not for a
Okay.
bit.
Okay, so I can talk about everything then. I can talk
Yeah,
about
you can talk about everything.
you. That's fire. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
So this video, bro. So I went and bought these fucking sheets. I spent like $400 or $500 on sheets to build the set. And so when we went
I've
there-
seen your story a little bit. If
Yes.
anyone's following
Mhm.
on Instagram, hashtag
So-
just do it.
Yeah,
Follow
yes.
his Instagram.
Facts. Go do
Picasso.
it now. Marky Picasso.
Yeah.
Archie
Um,
Picasso.
So I spent like $300, $400 on sheets. No, it was like $400 or $500 on sheets that I covered in paint. Bro, all we did was throw the sheets out at the end. I was sick to my stomach because like I wanted to keep them. I literally wanted to keep them, but they were wet and they didn't dry yet. And I was like, fuck, like I can't bring these in the car.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a mess.
fuck. So like, but we spent all the money on the sheets. I'm so happy though because like the video came out so good.
It was worth it. It was worth
Amazing,
it.
bro. Like this video is amazing. I'm so happy about it, and it's like perfect for colors because I'll tell you a little bit about colors now that I didn't realize when this was dropping. I'm fucking retarded. So the fucking EP, like, so I basically have a thing called like synesthesia. It's like a term or whatever.
Yeah.
Synesthesia. That comes up a lot.
Synesthesia.
That comes
Yeah.
up a lot
Yeah.
on here. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Dude, Justin has that. That's why he did the Color
that's
Blue
how
album.
I found out that it existed.
Oh,
So-
from Justin?
Yeah, so we were in LA. It was when I was living in LA, and he did a podcast. And so growing up, like, I fucking always like I would hear. It's not all sounds. It's only certain sounds and like numbers. It's weird. It's like certain
Yeah.
shit like will trigger like in your brain like these crazy colors and like patterns and shit's weird. Like
Wow.
I had a
I just
professor
remember-
once who explained like the letters. No, it was colors and numbers aligned.
numbers.
So he said
yeah.
like the number 2 was blue and like 3
Yeah,
was
exactly.
red. And like I
Exactly.
don't know
Interesting.
why he like made those associations. I remember him like explaining that in class one time. Like he was like, "Oh yeah, like I might like he like it was actually a really weird thing. He said to us like I might write certain numbers in a different like color marker.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
How he
That's
liked
crazy.
it." And I was like, "Oh,
That's
whatever." Like
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, nah, it's it used to happen to me a lot with numbers when I was younger. Numbers and sounds. Now it's not so much numbers as much. Maybe it's because I don't see numbers as much. I don't know. I swear I do though. I don't know. It's weird. It's just with sounds.
Well, you
though,
see
man.
numbers on the charts, you know.
It's probably because I fucking like smoke weed and shit. Like literally, because they say if you smoke weed, like you don't have dreams and shit. Like because it's just like does weird shit to your brain.
Really?
Yeah.
I have dreams.
It's like a whole thing. If you don't smoke,
smoke
for
weed?
like literally
No.
like 30
No.
days,
No.
like your dreams will be the most absurd shit in the world. Like you like it's absurd. Anyway,
If you don't smoke for how many days?
bro, don't smoke for like 30
Dude,
days.
this is they talk
You
about
don't
this
even
on
have
like
to do
Joe
it for that
Rogan
long,
and
for,
stuff.
like 4 days.
Damn.
Mm.
It's crazy. But so I always would say to people, I'm like, oh, doesn't this just remind you of, don't you just see this color? And people would be like, what are you talking about? And so I just stopped talking about it. I was like, word. And so like, like years and years go by and I'm sitting in this apartment in LA. Justin's doing a podcast and he goes like, yeah, this synesthesia, you know, like you see certain colors with sounds. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, what? I'm like,
Yeah.
people have this?
Stevie Wonder had it too.
Yeah, bro, Kanye,
Bro,
Pharrell.
A lot
You
of people
can't
have it.
see.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
And so it's fucking insane. And so basically,
You're right.
the project colors, its name, like basically each song, it's 4 songs. Each song represents a color in my logo. Like I made me think of like see the color,
Ah.
like each beat, like so like.
I was gonna say when you said colors, I instantly thought of like your sweatshirt with the colors like
Word.
that logo. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, so it
I
was
still need to
that.
get one of those, by the way.
I know. I need to get it made. But that's basically like it's like a concept EP, basically. You know what I mean? Because like each one represents a color. So like I'm super excited for this project. It's gonna be super dope. And like everything about it, like I'm like super happy with. So like I think everybody's gonna love it. I'm gonna like I'm gonna have a lot more shit coming out like in the next few weeks too. So like it's gonna be really cool. Like everything that's going on now, it's really clicking. Like I'm really able to like really tap into my brand a lot more, and really that was the one thing that was really good about quarantine. It really allowed me to like really get that down with the Casso shit. Like I've been painting a lot and like doing a lot of artistic shit, and like it just gave me the opportunity to really do so. And it's been amazing. Like it's definitely not like your conventional, I feel like, route either. It's very like kind of unique in a sense. So that's what I'm really happy about, is that it's like it's really me. With like the other shit that I was doing under my other name and shit, it didn't feel as natural as this does for sure.
Yeah,
And that's awesome. And I remember you actually touched on that in the last episode that we did, where like the like name kind of also evolved your persona to a more natural like you. So that would make sense, like how it's going to come out like in these new projects where you feel more like it's like a shell you're wearing, like it's become like the real you, almost like you fit
it's
into.
really cool. Like I'm like super excited because everything from here on out is about to be top tier. Like it's just gonna be dope. Like a lot of shit that I was doing before, like I had a lot of top tier shit that I wasn't releasing. I was holding on to it for some reason, and like dropping like the okay shit for some reason, holding on to the other stuff. But now it's just like I'm just giving all the heat. Like everything is just gonna be so natural and dope, and just I'm just like super happy with how it's moving now. I definitely have a positive outlook right now on everything. I think everything's really gonna start going crazy.
hell yeah. Gotta have a
is.
positive
Not think.
outlook.
I know for a fact it's gonna start going crazy.
No, I already know this next video is gonna go nuts. Like
Yeah.
I
You
have
have
no
a habit
doubt
of
in my
speaking
mind.
things into existence, and I think this is it.
Absolutely.
I know this is it.
Yeah, this is it. This is it for sure. I can't wait.
Next interview, you're gonna be famous, and we'll be like, "How's this happening? We're so small time."
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
that's definitely a possibility.
That's a strong possibility.
I was talking to Tange, and he was like, "This is the one," and I'm like, "You might be right." He's like, "No," like he's like, "This is the one."
Dude, I said the same thing when I watched it. I was like,
That's what Justin. I sent it to Justin, and Justin's like, "This is it."
yep.
He's like, "If
Facts.
this doesn't blow up, I don't know what to say."
Right, exactly.
I've done like some tests like at parties where I've like stolen the aux cord before, and like I've like played some of your shit, and like I just like am watching people, and they're bumping it, and they don't realize like this is a local person, and I think that's one of those things where like
It's the
you kind of
mental
have to
thing.
break the stigma.
Dude, that is no fact.
Yeah.
Because if you told someone before you put that song in, you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna play a local
They're
rapper right
judging it.
now."
Yeah,
They'd be
They'd be
like,
like, "No."
I don't know," and they might not even like it as much because in their head they're
won't.
like,
Bro,
right,
so that's what's so crazy. So I've been at places where people like I know were playing my shit, and then people have been like, "Who is this?" And then like I would say it was me, and they would not like it as much.
Yeah,
dude, that's
they're going,
fucked
sorry.
up.
Like instantly, it's crazy.
Instantly,
And then there's been people though who have been like, "That's crazy!" Like they like
Right.
it more. But like the closed-minded people, bro, they hear that it's me, and then they like literally will like kind of wander off and like
Yeah.
and like not.
they're
really
like, "Wait, you're not famous. I'm not supposed to like this."
Exactly.
And I think they get like jealous. I
Right.
think some people just secretly they wish that was them because they
No,
feel
that
like,
is it too.
yeah.
That's it
that for
too.
sure is it, because I'm not gonna lie, like having somebody like your music and want to listen to your music is pretty amazing. Like
Yeah.
like the fact that somebody chooses to listen to you out of all the people they could listen to,
Right.
and they want to hear your voice for like 3 minutes. Like
Yep.
that's pretty insane.
That is nuts.
It's true because some voices intolerable.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's true.
Sometimes I think that's true of mine. So that might be why.
Sometimes I just genuinely feel I'm only good at making music because I like that's just what it is, you know? Like that's why I was meant to make music.
Yeah.
Because it's just like sometimes people like just people don't want to hear you talk, but they like there's probably so many people that are just amazing at making music and like the worst speakers in the world. People don't want to ever talk to them ever.
True.
I love their music.
I would
You're a
love
good
to hear
speaker,
a
though.
bad interlude in an album. Like
You're a
great
good speaker
album.
though. You're like a conversationalist. Like
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start my own podcast. And I'm gonna
yeah, I was gonna say you could do a podcast. Like you could, I mean, you could talk for hours
Every Other
about
Day
fucking.
struggle.
conspiracy theories and what everyday struggle?
No, the every other day struggle.
Every other day struggle? Okay. That
The
could
weekly
work.
struggle.
That could work. Holy shit. Yeah,
Joe
you
Budden
could-
would literally attack me on Twitter.
dude, that's all you
I
need.
don't even have a Twitter. He would like make one for me and attack me on it.
Dude, do people ever do that? They just
What?
attack
I'm sure
a fake
somebody
Twitter.
has made a Twitter for somebody and made it look like them and then attacked them.
Probably. People are fucked. People are spending
People
way
are
too
weird.
much time on things that aren't important.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Like Tory Lanez being 5'3" and 120 pounds.
Is that true?
Did you not see that?
No, is he really?
5'3" and 120 pounds.
Wait,
And okay, hold on. Just for example,
hold
like,
on. Did I know this?
hold
No,
up,
bro,
hold up.
There's so many memes. You have to look up the memes.
Wait, when did you
Like, crazy.
discover this?
Huh?
Dude, the eagle-eyed viewers out here.
When did you discover that Tory Lanez is 5'3", 120 pounds?
Hey,
Today?
bro,
Okay.
so it's going viral right now. So the internet erupted because
Yo, how funny is that people don't know how tall like famous people are?
insane. They just think
Like,
they're
dude,
bigger than,
I wouldn't have
literally.
known if you told me Tory Lanez was 6 feet. I wouldn't argue with you.
I know.
Like, I would
That's how
believe
our
that.
brain works.
So, you used an example earlier in this episode of a short girl being 5'4".
Yeah, with
And-
Taco Fall.
yeah, and how is it's? I mean, that's just a hilarious now. Like,
But I feel like a lot of
a short man, 5'3".
People who are that short, like in music videos and stuff, he probably makes it so he doesn't look that short, you know?
Oh yeah, he's got the shortest bitches around him. He's got
Right.
midgets.
Because otherwise we would have
He's like,
known
"Get
by
those
now.
midgets."
No, otherwise we
Would
would have
never
known
tell
by
the
now that he's 5'3". But I bet in his music videos, he's like, yeah, make everyone short or like make the camera angle look like
He's
I'm
6'5"
taller.
in his music videos.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny. He has like a
I'm-
measuring tape.
I'm
next to
fucking
him, like,
5'10" on
whoop.
Tinder.
6'5". That's hysterical.
Dude,
I mean,
idiot.
all I have to
It's
say,
crazy, bro. You need to see the memes. They're ridiculous. There's like, there was one and it was like, motherfucker said this is how the cops arrested, how the cops brought Tory Lanez to jail. And it's literally a child being picked up by his shorts
That's
on
hilarious.
the street, like in the air. Like there was like
Damn.
so many like meme, bro. The memes are ridiculous. They're roasting him.
You know, Russ is like 5'4".
That's like disturbing to me.
Yeah, Russ is 5'4",
Russ
I'm
is,
pretty
like,
sure.
5'4".
and I just want to say this here:
And then
we're not height racist. It's totally cool to be whatever.
no,
height
but
you
it's
are.
like it's funny because a lot of these people you wouldn't know they're that short because they like hide it somehow. I don't know. It's
'Cause they're
nuts.
creeps.
Well, yeah. I mean, like Vin Diesel, I thought was 7 feet tall for the longest time. No, I'm
That's
just kidding.
insane.
He's a box. That man's a fire hydrant. Yeah.
How tall is he?
I think he's
Probably
like
like
5 feet.
5'10".
Yeah. Oh no, I think he's shorter than that. Let's figure this out. Because I know when he has fight scenes with The Rock, they have to like CGI and do all these like weird.
Are you
angles.
kidding me?
Yeah, I know he doesn't like doing them with The Rock because The Rock's actually big. How tall
That's
is Vin
insane.
Diesel? Oh, okay. No, this has got to be a lie. It says 6 feet, but that just doesn't sound right to me.
Why?
I'm sure I've seen this somewhere else where they
He
have
looks
him.
like a beast.
Yeah, like
Dude, he
What are you
looks
even
like a
talking
beast.
about right now?
He looks like a beast.
Lil
That's-
Pump is 5'5".
That's crazy.
Hey, Vin
Yeah,
Diesel,
nah,
if you
I'm
ever
like
hear this, it's
5'8".
all right. I'm just,
Lil
I'm
Pump
like
is
5'8" to
5'5".
5'9". I'm not hiding that from anybody.
hey, it happens.
Maybe these people are getting shorter. I don't know.
Hey, we don't really need to be tall. And like we were saying earlier, tall people, they get injured way easier.
I wish
Yeah,
I was,
exactly.
Typically,
I wish I
live-
was like 6'2".
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
Those
mean,
are
I'll
good
take
heights.
I could take like a couple more inches, but it's all good.
Pause.
Oh man. Ooh, cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. So,
Fuck.
He settled for it. He settled for it. It's cool.
Fuck. Damn, I set myself up.
real talk though,
good.
having that Viking bod but that nice long life would be fresh.
Nice
Oh,
long
Nice long
what?
healthy life.
Why Why does it seem like whenever there's one pause, there just tends to be multiple pauses after?
No, I said long life. I don't
No, I
know what
know.
we're looking for.
Long anything, and then whatever you were saying.
I was just
before
keeping
that.
the awkwardness going, you know?
Man, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that one.
Oh, man.
This
We have
is my
fun.
knee at the 1 yard line. But it's cool, guys.
It's cool.
Yo,
Judgment
speaking of the 1 yard line,
Marshawn Lynch.
that too. But what do we think about Cam Newton?
Okay,
I think he'll
so
be good.
I think it's gonna be cool. I fuck with it. I didn't fuck
Yeah.
with it before we got him. I didn't want him,
Mm.
and then we got him, and I started thinking about it a little bit more.
He'll be fun, yeah.
It's actually fire.
No, it'll be good. I'm excited.
I loved his character, like, before people started
That's
rashing
what I'm
on
saying.
him. Like,
I love him as an individual.
Yeah.
No, I do too. I do
He's so
too.
eccentric. I love it.
Except for the time he didn't dive on the ball in the Super Bowl.
How he types
Right,
how
you
he
got to
types.
scrap a little bit, and he'll do that on the Patriots, I feel.
Would you say how he types?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit's
don't-
weird.
Is he like this?
I need to see it.
No, have you seen his captions on Instagram?
Oh, no, I'm
I
not
haven't.
familiar.
Oh, neither of you have seen this? He uses this like weird font. You have to like download an app to get it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you know what? Won't do
He
it.
doesn't need
nuts.
to download an app to understand it.
Dude,
I swear to
there's-
God.
Insane.
You got a clip of
You
me
need to
on
download,
this
or is that a
podcast
stone?
complaining about downloading extra apps. Not about this.
This is insane. This is how all of his posts are. Oh man.
So
Why
to
is it
read
like
his
that?
posts, you have to download an
He
extra
has
app.
an Android.
I'm pretty sure.
How
'Cause that's the only
presumptuous.
way you can do that. He
I mean, you can
downloaded an
read it.
app.
It just looks weird as fuck. It's some made up language, some made up font. It's
This is
nuts.
literally an app that you download on Android. It
So-
literally, you know how crazy this is? It literally is another language because it literally says under all of them C translation. And
Nah.
you click it and it, yes, bro. Listen, ready? So listen to this.
Let me look. What's
So
going
this
on?
right here, this specific one, July 2nd. It's not a lot of things. Money bag emoji, money, $sign emoji.
Oh shit,
cannot
yeah.
buy. But
It's got like
amongst
all the
top of
German
that,
things on it
see
and
list-
stuff.
That list of things, you would find respect as one of those. All right, ready? See translation. It's a lot things. Money cannot. But amongst.
If anyone can see this.
Top of that, those. This about money for its. Yes.
It's got like all the dashes and the tildes and those two dots above.
So
the
why
A.
does he do this? Has he explained why he does this?
I mean,
I don't even
I think
want-
he just likes it. I think it's eccentric.
It's just different.
I don't even want him to explain it. Am I being too loud?
He's doing his post-workout vent sesh, little light night work.
Yeah,
work
I
why
mean,
they sleep.
honestly, I
Okay,
like the
shine through
video.
the
I like
shade.
the videos he's been posting. He seems like
Dude,
he's
I just
fucking.
followed him.
He's super motivated.
He's locked in. Yeah, he's ready to
Ready
go.
to go.
It'll be
I
a fun
trust him.
season.
I trust
It'll
him,
be
and
a fun
honestly,
season.
Tom Brady, we're coming for you, bro. We're coming for you. And you
Tampa
better sit
Bay.
down. You better sit down and
Tampa
retire.
Bay.
You better retire before the
Tampa Bay.
season starts. Because honestly, I hope this whole thing was a joke. Go to bed, baby. Go to bed. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, did you see the new Patriots logo that people made
No.
I have
of
not.
Cam Newton?
Oh, with Cam Newton? Yeah, I saw that
I
actually.
love that.
Yeah.
Got crazy.
Dude, it's nuts that Gronk is with Brady in
I don't
Tampa,
even give a
though.
fuck about that. He's a fucking cripple.
Yeah.
He literally has broken his back. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. Like you broke
Once your
back.
back has ever been broken,
Weak
you're out.
genes.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care how big you are. Weak genes.
It's
Oh,
just
man.
nuts. Like, Gronk,
Back.
like, broke down crying in that interview last year, saying, like, how he's been so beat up over football and stuff. And then he goes back and plays, like, a year
Because
later.
it's Bill. Bill
Yeah, I
is
know.
hard.
He just didn't like Bill. Honestly, I'm happy for Brady, though. He
That's
gets to,
even
like,
worse.
actually enjoy his life a little bit
Pause.
now. So that's cool.
Yeah, nah. Bill, I think just people don't like playing.
Yo, did you guys see Bill's Subway commercial?
I saw the posting of it.
Yeah. It's
I saw
pretty
it.
cool.
I am in the same boat.
It's just him sitting on a bench eating a sandwich. But anything he does is interesting to
Como
me.
Pablo.
Like, I could watch Bill Belichick eat a sandwich on a bench and like for hours. Like, I don't know. That shit's just entertaining.
Bro, so there's a Dunkin' Donuts in Weymouth that he goes to like every morning.
Why does he go to
Belichick?
Weymouth?
I don't know. He goes to it because he lives in like Hingham or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, he still lives in Black Rock. I think he has a
I
place in
forgot
Black
about
Rock.
that. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Hashtag
Like,
shout out Black.
I didn't
Rock.
know he still lived there.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
because that's just like the thing that you do in Weymouth. You just work at Dunkin' Donuts, and like
Yeah.
so like I didn't, but mad people I know like have worked and still
Oh,
work at Dunkin' Donuts.
We had Nasty on the podcast a few weeks ago.
He was a Dunkin' Donuts worker.
He was telling us how we used to sell weed out of Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes,
he would have
exactly.
people lined up.
Allegedly.
He didn't give a fuck. He told us the whole story. He would have people
allegedly.
lined up at the drive-thru.
I'm gonna care for him. Allegedly.
Yeah.
So
he had people lined up at the drive-thru,
to pull
and
that
he would
podcast, pull this one.
he would put it. He would put the weed in the bottom of the hot cup and then put it into the.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
People lined up. Yeah. Allegedly.
If
What a
you were
great
to
story.
do that, that's a pretty good idea.
I mean,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
What are they
If
gonna
you
do
were to-
now? He doesn't work there anymore.
What's it called? Fucking yeah, nah. Somebody was telling me that they see him every morning. Like every morning.
That's
During
nuts.
football season though, obviously.
Mm.
Like
Only
not-
during football season?
Huh?
Which Dunkin' Donuts is it?
We just got to be traveling off
There's,
season.
there's like two of them. So there's one in North Weymouth, the one that sorry, not North Weymouth. East Weymouth.
Like on 3A or whatever.
Nah,
The one near the train station?
going to the one next to that train station right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that I've heard he's gone to a few times. It's the one in the Walmart parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
The one
Yeah.
that's only a drive-through.
Yeah.
That's like a random one.
I feel like that's why he'd go.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
It's got to be drive-through because like he can't.
That's
Oh, he's
one
only
of the
gonna do
most
drive-through.
random Dunkin' Donuts ever, because literally across the street there's another Dunkin' Donuts in the shop.
I remember that Dunkin' Donuts got in trouble like a few years ago because they wouldn't serve somebody who was in a wheelchair.
Oh man, that sounds like a Starbucks thing to do.
Somebody. Well, they came through the drive-through in a wheelchair, and they were like, "You have to be in a
Oh.
car."
That's
I mean, I've
crazy.
heard that before, like people walking up. Which, first of all,
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, you're gonna pay for what you're doing. Like, why does it have to
True.
be in the car?
True.
If I want
I-
to wait in line outside, let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand.
That
Because
is
sometimes
weird.
like
Like,
the
what the fuck?
dining area is closed. So like if you happen to be walking
Even
by
if it's
like a
open.
I
Wendy's,
tried to when I was in California a couple years ago in San Diego. I tried to at like 2 a.m. I tried to walk through a Jack in the Box drive-through.
I feel like they let you.
No, they wouldn't let me.
Really?
So then my friend and I ordered an Uber just to take us to the drive-through.
No way. And the Uber was chill with this?
Yeah.
Wow. Ubers
That's
are
crazy.
cool.
He's like,
Shout
"Give me a
out
small
Uber.
fry."
Shout out to Ubers.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, I've seen people walk through and get served, but
I don't understand why you wouldn't. It really makes no sense. Like you're gonna get rid of the person faster. Like this person is looking for food. Like just serve them. It's not
yeah,
even.
but that's one less person you have to serve.
I guess
They're like,
I don't
leave.
know.
They're like,
I-
get my face.
I
My
don't know.
day in my life sucks. Get out of my
Yeah, fast food workers, you definitely deserve some tips. I don't know
remember I
why
worked at
that's not more
McDonald's,
custom.
and
Some
it
of
was-
them do.
It was like the busiest McDonald's in the area or some shit, like something crazy. It's in Weymouth. It's 24 hours one.
Oh, I
And,
know this one. Yeah.
Bro, I hate that place. And so like,
Oh, they don't do it. Yeah.
huh?
There'll be a very long line there.
Retarded.
Almost
Like
all the
right,
time.
like
yeah.
right now, the line is probably like fucking out of the parking lot. Like it's like
I've
fucking-
left.
There's 2 lines.
Yeah.
And I remember I worked there, and I hated my life so bad. Like I just did whatever I feel for the workers
Oh yeah.
because I did it. It's
Yeah.
trash. I ran that place though. I did whatever I wanted. Whatever I wanted. And I remember that was when they were doing the $1 coffees, and I thought I was nice at making coffees. And I made myself a coffee one day, and it was so disgusting. And I felt so bad for all the people that had to drink the coffee I made them.
Was it watery or too strong?
Just literally disgusting. Just like so gross.
Oh, I
It's
see.
all liquid everything. Liquid sugar, liquid fucking,
Oh.
liquid
mm.
everything.
And that's how you'd been making it the whole time?
That's how they make it.
Those
Oh, that's
simple
how you were
syrups-
supposed to make it.
That's how you make it.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. Those are
But
gross.
they never like showed me how, like there's like a parent, like 2 of this, 2 of this, whatever. Like I didn't know that. So I'm over here like getting crazy with all the like whatever. It's just terrible.
Hey, it
Like
happens.
like horrible.
I'm
That's
sure.
wild.
I wonder if there's a bunch of people right now. They're gonna hear this clip and be like, "Oh, no wonder I
That's the
hated
guy.
that coffee."
That's the guy.
Right.
Kill that guy.
Yeah. Hey, well, at least you're not doing that anymore. So someone else is fucking up the orders.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
True.
That is a fact.
I would say like McDonald's has like a 60% accuracy rate.
Yeah,
I've
it's
ended
not
up with,
very
like,
good.
One time I ended up with like my order and like 2 other orders. Like I had like way more stuff.
That's awesome.
They just like kept handing me bags, and I was like, "Is this mine too?"
That's
And they were
amazing.
like, "Yep." And I'm like, "All right." And I like left with it. I remember being like, "Why do I have like McMuffins and stuff?" Like it was like crazy.
Like, it's my breakfast tomorrow, I guess.
I was with somebody and they got a McChicken, and I swear to fucking God, they opened the McChicken and it was 2 chicken nuggets. And it was
I believe
mad
that
late
as
night.
well.
It was like 1 a.m. It was at the 24-hour one. And
Yeah.
like I was like, that is insane. Like
That's
I don't even know
unbelievable.
what to say right now.
That's
Hey,
unbelievable.
McDonald's, pick it up. You got Wendy's and Chick-fil-A to
Pick
compete
it
with.
up.
Dude,
Pick
yeah,
it
that's
up.
the thing, though. They're not even competing. Like,
Dude, McDonald's
they're not even
just, like,
trying
shits out
to.
food. They don't give a fuck. They
Yeah,
just like make it
McDonald's
happen.
food is so, like, horrible quality, and they don't give a fuck because they know people will still buy it.
Because they're prideful of their shittiness.
Here's the
It's
thing.
like KFC. Like,
Hey-
I feel like I've never gone to like Popeyes kind of somewhat handles themselves, except for when the sandwich came out. That was like on
Side note, there's a Popeyes opening in Quincy right next to the Wendy's. Yeah.
Wait,
Yep.
which Wendy's?
The one that's open till 3 a.m. across the street from the 24-hour McDonald's.
Oh man,
Yeah.
No,
There's a
before
fucking
they-
Popeyes opening right there.
that has to be a Popeyes.
It is a Popeyes.
dude, the lines at that McDonald's and Wendy's go into the street like
Wendy's is
every
retarded.
night.
Well, now
Here's
we
the
get
thing about
Popeyes too.
Wendy's. Nah, the thing about that Wendy's is that for whatever reason, the
So slow.
line just doesn't move.
It's so
Like,
slow.
No, I
Oh,
know.
man.
The people like are not making the food or something like.
No, they
I tried to
don't.
get food there one time, and I was like, the back half of my car is still in the street, and I'm like expecting that
for
we're gonna
like
move
30
soon.
minutes.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
all right,
that's it.
I'm not just gonna hang out here in the street, so I just left.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Or
why
just
the
go to
fuck
the
isn't it moving?
McDonald's and get food in half the time, but it's
I'm
shitty
sorry.
food.
Anybody
Oh,
that's
yeah.
waiting in that line got to reevaluate their life.
Yeah, dude.
I've
Like-
sat
Like those are
there
valuable
for the whole
minutes you're
time,
spending
yeah.
in a fucking
Right.
Wendy's line.
Right. And I've
Those are-
waited before, but out like against my will, kind of. It was my
Me
fault,
too.
kind of, because I was the one driving. But everybody in the car was like, "Nah, just wait."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I waited.
Well, because it
But-
like eventually moves, like. But
At
you're
that
just
point,
like,
you can't do
why
anything.
is
It
this
doesn't
happening?
matter.
You're gonna be there
It
until
doesn't
they
even matter.
close.
It's not even worth it.
Past 10 o'clock,
No.
they're like,
And-
we're gonna make one burger every half hour.
If I'm getting Wendy's,
That's how it works.
if I'm getting
Yeah,
Wendy's, I'm getting it because it's convenient, because I can get there and get it in 2 minutes and be out.
Exactly.
I'm not going there to fucking wait in
I'm
line.
not going to sit at a table like order a meal.
Exactly.
like dinner.
Like,
That's
this
like
is
the
supposed to be
same
a
thing.
quick process. This is fast
It's
food.
the same thing. And then you get hungrier in line and you order more and spend more.
Yeah.
Maybe that's their idea.
Hey, I'm
Pretty
cool with
genius
that too.
idea, if anything.
I'm cool with just eating a ton of Wendy's because I.
I'm
will.
excited for the Popeyes to open in Quincy, though.
I love Popeyes.
That's gonna be good.
I've had Popeyes like one time, and it was the one that was
haven't had
by
the
Fenway.
sandwich.
I had the sandwich. It's not as good as Chick-fil-A.
I went to actually. I'm sorry. I've had Popeyes twice, and the one the second one I went to specifically put up signs that said they did not have the sandwich, and I was like,
Yeah, no, they were out of them for a while. They ran out of them, which is absurd that they
what
would
kind
run
of
out.
company is this?
Yeah, exactly.
They
You're
can't
like,
get chickens.
you have
There's
first of all,
chickens
like,
everywhere.
They're like, how are you making the
fact
other?
though. I didn't understand when they ran out. It's like you
They're
have
like, how are
chicken.
you making? God, they didn't run out. They were just sick of the craziness going on.
Yeah, no,
I-
that's all it was. Like, how hard
Bro,
is it
did
to
you
get
not
bread
remember
and
the
chicken?
Videos? People were slamming their cars into people's cars. People were
Oh, it
getting
was
beat
nuts.
up, stabbed. Like,
Oh, it was nuts.
crazy.
That's
I didn't even try
ridiculous.
Chick-fil-A until this like whole debate happened.
I had
So,
Chick-fil-A in LA.
oh, for real. So there's one
I
in
haven't had that
Plymouth,
yet.
and they just put
Yeah.
one in my town.
They just put one in Hanover, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh
there's
yeah,
now
yeah.
within like a half a mile of each other. There's a McDonald's, a Wendy's, a Panera Bread. There was a Burger King, but it's now Chick-fil-A,
the
which is
Taco
a huge
Bell.
improvement.
Oh,
There's
the
a
Burger
Taco-
King is the Chick-fil-A?
Yes, yeah. Which is
I
like
didn't know that. I
honestly,
thought the
that
Burger King
Burger
was still
King
there.
should have been dead 20 years ago. They shouldn't
I
have
love
ever
Burger
had.
King.
Here, it used to be good. Oh God, sound off in the comments. Sound off in the comments, please.
It's still good.
No, it's not. I can't.
I
I've
don't
given
even
it.
eat fast food, so I can't even like really be a part of the conversation.
The chicken fries are all right. I'll get a chicken fry once in a while. I haven't
Their
had Burger
burgers
King
are
in
good, though.
like 10 years. So
Wendy's has the best
That's why you're
burgers of
saying
any
it's not
fast
good,
food
though.
place.
well, so I guess the answer is really more like 5 years. But the last time I had one, I remember just being like, "What is going on?" Because I
That's
used to
crazy.
prefer Burger King over McDonald's, and then I
I
remember
feel like I still would naturally.
McDonald's is definitely these days.
If I'm getting
I would say,
fast
on the
food, I'm
bottom.
going to Wendy's or Chick-fil-A. I'm not even
Truth.
wasting my
McDonald's
time with
is literally
McDonald's.
the worst. The only reason McDonald's is still a thing is because they take up so much land.
Right.
That
Yes.
they're everywhere. So
Because
you're like,
every fucking town in America has a McDonald's.
bro, they have. I remember being in Brazil. And
Actually, not
seeing
even just
McDonald's
America,
shit.
the world.
Yeah, bro. I was like in Brazil. I'm like, I can't believe McDonald's is out here.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have them everywhere. Every country. It's
It's
nuts.
like the
But
U.S.
supposedly
embassy.
Every other country, McDonald's is better than it is here, supposedly.
Yeah.
Really? Well, because
Some of them serve alcohol too.
Yeah,
but
like
I
it's
just
different
heard
per
that in
country.
Europe, the McDonald's is actually insanely gas.
Oh, like
Damn.
they talk about this in Pulp Fiction, right? It's a Royale with cheese,
Yeah, yeah.
not a quarter
Yeah,
pounder.
sure.
They
Oh,
do
bro,
it right.
what
out
have you
there.
not seen Pulp Fiction?
I have seen Pulp Fiction.
They
He
do it
talks
right
about
out
how
there.
it's different.
Even down south, like Popeyes and shit is even better down south. Like I remember being
Yeah.
not even that Florida's the south.
Well, it's
but,
Louisiana chicken.
like I remember being in
technically.
Florida and they're like cracking eggs on the fucking grill and like making like shit right there. I thought that was pretty legit.
Damn.
That is nice.
The best fast food I think I ever had though was in Texas.
I trust Texas. They like
Yeah,
food.
Texas
Whataburger.
definitely. What was it?
Whataburger.
What a burger. I've heard of that.
And the best, I'm convinced that it was just literally a cow that lived out back that they just slaughtered
Wow.
because like it was amazing.
Damn.
It was insane.
Damn. Have you guys had Tasty Burger?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
In Boston?
So much.
Yeah.
So much.
So, oh yeah, I know. Oh, you sell them at Fenway.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
I flip them. I eat them. I
Because I
love
flip
them.
they're so good. They're so good.
Tasty Burger's good. I had
Tasty
it one
Burger's
time,
fire.
though, and it gave me the shits.
What?
So,
They're-
the
They
one
gave you
in
the
Times
shits?
Square-
They give you the shits, you said?
Huh? I've never. Oh, I actually have had the Fenway one. That one's good. The Fenway one's good.
They've had.
Fenway
I mean,
Tasty Burger?
Yeah.
that's another one that has a very slow turnaround time. I've seen like people waiting so long that like their food gets taken by someone else who like
Oh, yeah.
just took the opportunity to grab their
I
food
feel
because
like
they
that's
didn't
just
realize.
because people are naturally drunk there.
Yeah, if you go to
Yeah.
that place on a weekend night, dude, the line's fucking around the corner.
Yeah.
No, the
Hey,
McDonald's on Mass Ave is the worst of all time.
Oh.
I know if
don't
you
go
guys-
there. Yeah.
It's the worst though because this is why.
I can
I'll explain you
imagine.
why. So on the weekends, right? The line is like the worst you've ever seen. Like it's like retarded. Not only
Yeah.
that, the junkies are literally
That's where they live. Yeah.
crawling on your
Yeah.
car. Like
Yeah.
they're literally like in your car with you, basically.
Yeah.
Like they're like fucking knocking on your window and they won't leave because you're not moving. They'll just stand there, no shame, staring at you.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just like, bro, can you leave? Like, can you just get the fuck away from my car?
That whole spot
When
is
they
just
get
a
the
hot
rat-
zone.
There's just rats everywhere, just running everywhere.
All in
Just-
all, Mass
everywhere.
Ave, not the best place to be at 2 in the morning.
Never.
Yeah,
Oh my
but
god.
I've been there at 2 a.m. way more times than I want to say that I have.
Hey, sometimes it happens, but
Yeah, it's just
that's a dangerous situation.
I hate the junkies over there.
Yeah.
They're the worst. I was
They're-
literally at a light one time. It was raining. Literally no bullshit. Raining. This junkie dude has a bucket with like that he clearly stole from a gas
I
station.
know that guy. Yeah, yeah.
Wiping
I
my
know that
windshield
guy.
in the rain. I'm
Hey,
like,
I'll throw that guy
why?
some food once in a while. He's in that.
I'm like, I feel like my windshield is way dirtier now.
he
Oh.
does.
Like,
He
that
does
is
kind of
dirty
like
water.
wipe it. Yeah. I.
You know this guy?
He goes,
yes.
You know this guy?
I've seen him a
Hey, who
bunch
the
of
fuck
times.
is this guy?
He's like real thin. Like his and I've given him like
Goes real
food.
thin.
I give him food usually.
He
if I see
described
Nice.
him like this.
He's,
Real thin.
No, I'm serious.
he's
Like
a little guy.
he needs milk, dude. His ankles are thin.
He
And,
needs some milk.
No, he's super. Like he's the only one that I will ever give anything to because I don't understand why. Like the other one's
Yo.
big, but like he actually does something for you. I think we lost the audio.
We lost him.
I'm coming back though.
We got
All right.
you. We got you. Yeah, but I just feel like that guy at least performs a service. Everyone else just kind of like looks at you and asks for money. But yeah, I've tossed that guy an apple, maybe like some za before.
Some za.
Yeah, slice of za. Feels good.
He's a good guy. They definitely do sell flowers.
Yeah. Oh, there are flower guys there too. I think.
Oh
those
yeah,
are-
there's definitely flower guys there.
One time, so I don't know if this is like a good story, but one time I gave on this was like coming off of like the Cambridge exit. There was a homeless guy. One time I was just feeling like extra good. I had gotten like tipped well that night, and I gave this guy a $20 bill. He was an old man, and I was like, "You should have this," and he's like, "Thank you so much." Never saw him again. I'm like, what
Like,
happened?
I wouldn't died under a bridge.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh no, did I give him his like the amount he needed? It's frustrated,
Oh
dude.
no.
It made me sad. It was wintertime too, but I was just like, how do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know like who to give $20 to or not?
He's probably happy.
What's his name?
Old boy. Yeah, that's great.
Y'all go bring the devil out of me. Y'all go bring the devil out of me. Y'all go bring the devil out of me. Ay. Y'all go bring the devil out of me. 5,000 stuffed inside my jeans. Know my brother smiling down on me. Hope I made my parents proud of me. They was kicking me while I was down. Took it like a minute, make a sound. Prisoners stuck inside my head. Every day just trying to make it out. Smoke gas got me higher than a kite, bitch. Touching me, turn me on like a light switch. Traumatized since a youngin' do the violence. From my brother doing time, staying quiet. Highest in the room, I'm a pilot. Say you the man in the city, I don't buy it. On the motherfucking bomb, I'm a flight risk. Whole time hearing no sidekick. Started with a tray, moved up the chain. Now I got pounds in the safe. Whole lot of rice in the bank. Thank God for the money I've made. Remember those days being poor, could never go back, we ride through the storm. March 8, 1995 was the day that a motherfucking star was born. Ride around city with a racks in the middle. Smoking this gas got me high just a little. Try to double cross me, you can play like a fiddle. Get the green light to my bro, he gon' hit you. Haven't really been myself in a minute. Brand new whip, blacked out like a villain. I don't care the situation, staying tall like a building. Life ain't hard, making sure that I feel. Y'all will bring the devil out of me. 5,000 stuffed inside my jeans. Know my brother smiling down on me. Hope I made my parents proud of me. They was kicking me while I was down. Took it like a minute, make a sound. Prisoners stuck inside my head. Every day just trying to make it out. Tie down, bitch and the king, bow down. 800 for the ring, iced out. Feeling stressed, so it's time to get high now. We just wanna win, sick of taking L's, no shit. Like a leaky pussy, bitch, I got drip. Praying for my sins, hoping that God can forgive. Even though I know he won't forget. Ride around town with a bag on me. Try running nothing to a casualty. You can get a beat down its own battery. Gotta watch how I move, cause they after me. Scared of the dark, turn the light on. Time to let a bygone be a bygone. Keep talking shit, get fired on. Whole game striking like a python. Ride around city with the racks in the middle. Smoking this gas got me high just a little. Try to double cross me, you can play like a fiddle. Get the green light to my bro, he gon' hit you. Haven't really been myself in a minute. Brand new whip, blacked out like a villain. I don't care the situation, staying tall like a building. Life ain't hard, making sure that I feel. Y'all will bring the devil out of me. 5,000 stuffed inside my jeans. Know my brother smiling down on me. Hope I made my parents proud of me. They was kicking me while I was down. Took it like a minute, make a sound. Prisoners stuck inside my head. Every day just trying to make it out.
Insane.
Loved it.
Absolutely fucking stupid.
Ridiculous.
It's literally dumb.
It's it is.
I love the whole
Literally
paint
made
thing.
me dumb.
It's gonna yeah, that shit's gonna go nuts.
It is.
Yeah, the
going
paint thing is
nuts.
great. Yo, talk about throwing paint on people in Cambridge Square
Oh
or
man.
Harvard Square.
I don't know if you want to. Yeah, I don't know if you want to start writing.
Yeah, that'll get him in trouble. I don't know.
All right, cool. What were you saying? My fault. Do I
Your
just press
Bob
stop
Ross
share?
incident. We were curious how that went.
What was
wanted to
it?
we wanted you to elaborate.
When you were
on the-
throwing paint on people in Harvard Square.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, nah, that was fucking. Oh my god.
Hey, that's what Cassos do.
That's
Picasso.
so
You were just doing art though. It's
I
fine.
was doing art. Anything.
Yeah.
If you make it one.
Exactly.
My canvas. So
There you
anyway,
go.
we fucking we were gonna do a second round of it too, and it's so funny.
Hold on. I have one question that I've been wondering this whole time since I saw the video. The first guy that you went up to, when you like painted on him, and then he was like, "Whoa!" and then the video cuts out. What happened after that?
Nothing. It just
Nothing.
ended. Like it was, yeah. It was,
Oh, okay.
But I was like, we were gonna do another day of it, and I was gonna make a compilation thing of it, and I was gonna literally walk up to people and like look at them and literally paint their shirt because I knew
it's
people were gonna
washable
be
paint.
But I knew people were gonna be like, oh, like I dare him to fucking put like paint me.
Mm.
I'm like, bro, I'll slap the fucking shit out
Yeah.
of you. Like I do not give a fuck. Like, why do you think I'm doing this in the first place? Like, anybody that's going around throwing paint on people is obviously ready to fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Right.
Because
But-
no one's trying to get painted on. I mean,
Right.
first of all,
And it
that's
wasn't
like
even that. It was washable paint. I wasn't forcing it. Like
Yeah.
I
It's
wanted to
washable
be a real
paint.
dickhead. Like I would have really been forcing it, like doing some paint that wasn't gonna come out, and like all they had to do was put some water on the fucking thing.
Right.
Fucking come off.
But hey, if I had an
But, like-
interview that day, I certainly would have been upset. But
I
I'm sure
would
you
have been
weren't picking
pissed. But
people
I
dressed
didn't
nice,
hit people with the interviews really. I
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to force it like that. But it was mad funny though, walking around as Bob Ross, because people were like,
That's
"What the
That's
amazing.
hilarious.
fuck?"
Dude,
Yeah.
your Instagram post with you like holding the brush, like doing the face, I
I'm like,
was
So when did you start doing the Bob Ross wig?
so long ago. I literally went to and I did this thing that it never came out, but I did this fucking promo video for a project that ended up not dropping. But it's so fucking funny. It's literally a Bob Ross thing. It's dope. I'm still gonna do it, so I don't want to like really fucking like spoil it. But I'm gonna redo it. But yeah, now the Bob Ross thing, I got it right when Casso became created. Basically, I fucking like went to It's a Party or some shit and bought a Bob Ross costume.
That's
It's
fucking
a
awesome.
sick
But
wig.
it didn't come with clothes. It just came with a beard, a fucking thing, and like a brush and like a palette. So
Yeah.
I went to Marshall's and bought that shirt, that button up, and then fucking and then had those pants, and it just worked perfectly.
That's amazing. Like the videos you would post like for promo when you drop a song and it's just like you just fucking going crazy with the wig on.
Mm.
The Triller
I'm
videos.
gonna start doing it again.
Yeah, you got to
I'm gonna
start doing
it
those
I
again.
still have the wig. I gotta go find the wig. The wig is here.
You got to perform with the wig on.
Bro, I was gonna come out to the baby show with the wig on.
You should have. At least do a couple songs with it.
So now this is kind of making me think if we're making this whole like Bob Ross, I mean obviously Casso is based off Picasso. So Jack, I'm sure you remember this. We were once told in our Spanish class and we studied Picasso because that was like fun
Dude,
for
I don't
Spanish.
remember much from that
Oh,
class.
are we even recording right now?
We are.
Yeah, we are.
And
Oh, okay.
so I wanted
My stupid ass.
Picasso was famous for he would go to restaurants, order a whole meal, and draw on the napkin and be all like, at the time, like he was famous for being Picasso. So he
Right.
would be like, oh, look, like you have an original Picasso
Yeah,
on this
exactly.
napkin.
That's like paying.
And that would be
Yeah.
like his meal like payment. And
Mhm.
and I'm thinking, I'm like, it'd be a pretty fun video series for you to be handing USBs out. Like, here's an original Picasso.
Yo, that's fucking genius.
That's
That's literally
genius.
genius.
Let's go.
Holy shit. That's crazy. I'm gonna do that. That's fire.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
That's genius. That's
Um,
genius.
yeah,
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna get mad USBs, man. I'm gonna send them into mad to radio places and just fucking have a thing on it that says original
Original Picasso.
Yeah, people will
One
love
of
it.
one.
Exactly. And I think
Fuck yeah.
honestly, because that can be looked at two ways, like especially the way like the original Picasso did it, like it's like almost conceded like I'm worth a free meal, like I can just draw on a napkin, like, and
Right.
then on the other hand, it's like they are worth something. Those napkins, it's like an original Picasso, no matter
Of
what
course.
it is, like is valuable. So
Imagine
it's kind
all
of
the
funny.
people that like literally like didn't keep it.
I know, and they probably did. Like some people are probably like, "Oh my God, Picasso!" Like, well, I'm not
This
gonna make you wash
dickhead.
dishes. Yeah.
They're like, this motherfucker. They're like, son of a bitch, I hope I don't get him. I hope I don't get him. They're in the back. They're like, oh, I hope I don't get him. And then somebody gets him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a napkin with a scribble on it. God damn it.
That's crazy. They're like, best 2 out of 3. They're like, nah.
But yeah, I mean, I was just thinking, I'm like, that'd be kind of fun. That'd be a fun parallel.
No, that's fire. I never thought about that. That's dope. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. That's fire.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
shout
cool.
out
Picasso's
Senora
dope.
Alvarez. He was the one who told us that. Senor
Word, hell
Alvarez.
yeah.
I don't know. If he's
Yeah,
still
that
there.
guy was all right.
He's a great guy. Un gran hombre.
He was crazy.
The Picasso shit's dope. I love it. I
Yeah,
love
no,
it.
it's awesome. It's awesome.
It's just like really like fucking, I don't know. It's just different. I fuck with it.
Yeah, it's like with the Mark Vincent thing, I feel like it didn't really have like this has more of like an identity.
It had no value.
You can have a lot more fun with like the Picasso
Yeah.
like artist. There's like a
Right.
whole persona around it.
Right.
Yeah, no, it gives me a lot.
Like
more
it's an
room
entire
to,
it's a
like,
whole
actually-
brand.
That's the whole thing, because Mark Vincent was one specific type of person. Like,
Right.
I'm not like that. Like, I do a ton of different shit. Like, I
Right.
do so much different artistic shit. So it's like Picasso just makes so much sense.
Yep.
Because I'm an artist. So it's like I don't consider myself like a rapper. Like, I'm a rapper, yeah, but like I'm definitely an artist. Like like because I paint. I fucking make shit other than rap music. You know what I mean? Like I definitely like to look at myself at least as an artist. So it feels a lot more comfortable being able to run with that. The chain. The Picasso chain.
Talk about the Picasso chain.
I had to get it. I had to get the Picasso chain. I'm working on another piece right now.
Where is the Picasso chain? Can we see it?
Where is the Picasso chain?
We got to see it on camera.
Let me bring it out.
There it is.
No, man.
That's beautiful.
Love it. Love it.
I remember you had the Mark chain before.
I did have the Mark chain. I just
And
wish
some
I-
rando fool has that pendant now, right?
Yeah, I know, because I fucking broke at my fucking show.
Yeah,
jumping
I
around
remember that.
crazy,
You told me that.
and I fucked it up.
The baby show.
Too
I was
wild.
going nuts on the fucking stage. I still have the chain though.
But yeah, you had to get a Picasso chain. It's only right.
No, I'm working on a super dope piece right now though. Like
Word.
I'm getting a fire one. Like I'm super excited for. So that's gonna be the next reveal. I'm
Hell
over
yeah.
this one now. I'm growing. I'm on to
Love
newer
it.
and better things.
Yeah,
Leveling up.
But I love
Yeah.
this piece though. This is
Always
a dope-
leveling up.
Charizard now.
This is a dope piece. This is a
Spitting
dope piece.
fire.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited for like just all the shit coming out right now. It just feels right finally. Like all the like this time around, it definitely feels a lot more like there's a lot more behind the scenes going on than before. And I'm actually, I don't know, it's a lot of people I just noticed like try to like shortcut stuff. And I
Yep.
used to try to shortcut stuff all the time. And like this is like the biggest thing. Like you're never ever gonna like, maybe you'll get lucky and get like a quick blow up, and then like there's really nothing much after that.
Yeah.
But anybody that has like a long career usually has a ton of time before they blow up that they're putting in work.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
anybody. Because
Absolutely.
It's just like I feel like it's more resonated. There's more of like a come up. There's more of like a story, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know if that's why, but I just feel like anything that's worth having, like you're gonna have to work harder for. You know what I mean? A lot of people try to cut
Facts.
steps, try to do a lot of shit to try to, I don't know. They try to save money by not investing as much,
Yeah.
like trying to like save a little bit of money. So like they find somebody
The-
a few $100s cheaper or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that few $100, there's a reason like why it's a few $100s cheaper.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's always another reason. A lot
Absolutely.
of people are skipping out on like they drop a record. I'm like a huge fucking repeat offender of this. I drop a record and then I like talk about it for like a week and then I stop talking about it. Like it's like that's the worst.
But
Because there's so
in
many
your
people that
case, it's usually because you have something else coming, you know. So it's
no,
like
yeah.
you're
That's
on
for
to the
sure,
next
but
thing.
it's like you can't, like you got to still be pushing everything. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it can't be disposable. Like
Yeah.
even if it's disposable to you, it can't be. You can't treat it as if it's disposable, because if you treat it as if it's disposable, so will everybody else.
Right. Like
just
the other night, I
psychological
was like, Shoots and Ladders might be my favorite song of yours, and you were like, I haven't even listened to that like since I dropped it.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
love that
like,
record. And what was crazy is I listened to it for the first time a few days before,
Yeah.
or it might have even been the day of or something. It was crazy. I was at work.
Yeah.
And like I was going through some shit and like it randomly popped up and I was like, I forgot about this shit. And then I
That
put it
shit's
on. I was like,
fire.
this song is a slap.
Yeah.
it's
No,
a
it
dope
really
song.
is.
So it's like that's like it can't be treated as if it's disposable. Always got to be like everything's got to be A1. Everything's got to have like a plan behind it.
Yeah.
That's when people out here are really going to start paying attention, is when they start seeing collective. That's why I said earlier, like if you're in a clique, like go crazy, like force it, because if you force it with your people, the energy behind that is gonna be so strong that everybody's gonna gravitate towards it. Because
Absolutely.
it's naturally exciting to watch.
Absolutely.
You have so many different energies involved and so many people like just really pushing it and like believing in it and loving it.
Yep.
And like literally like nurturing it. Like literally nurturing it's not even an idea anymore. It's now a realistic thing in front of you. You've turned it into a real thing. And people are watching that unfold and they gravitate towards that. A lot of people just want to like just feel like, I don't know, it's just weird. They're not like coming up with all the extra behind the scene stuff that they got to be doing.
And people love that. Like that like generates authenticity, like because sometimes people try to keep that mask of like, look at how much of a star I am, but like when you kind of peel back the curtains and people get to see like, oh, this is a person, like, and then you relate to them a little more. And I feel like that can be almost like a fine line where like an artist wants to keep that wall up but also be like vulnerable to your fans.
It's a pride thing. It's whack.
And actually I wanted to point out, you had mentioned a little while back about how like it's about grinding and like longevity and like keep putting stuff out. And it reminded me of a line from a song by NF, and I just wanted to confirm the line. Like, so I just quickly Googled it. It was, you keep on thinking that artist is new, but that artist has probably been at it for years. And I remember that line stuck out to me like in a song. And like, it's one of those things where someone blows up and like, you don't realize that person has been putting in a lot of work. And you said that like you see success and you think like, man, they just blew up fast. But they've really been doing it for 10 years before that, usually minimum. I think like you don't really see people blow up and they haven't been working at least for 10 years. Like it's crazy.
Right. And like you were saying before, the ones that do blow up quickly off of one song, they don't last.
Yeah.
It's like the ones who last are the ones who have work ethic and put in consistency like for years and years. Like,
that's
not to single anyone out, but where the fuck is Lil Pump right now? Like,
I knew
you know
you were
what
going to say that because I was going to say it. But
That's what everyone thinks when you say that, because it's like, where the fuck is Lil Pump?
You know what the last photo of Lil Pump I saw was? I saw it the other day. You know, like it's literally, this is what his career has become. This is the most recent photo I saw. It was him in a bra, standing in front of a mirror, and he's taking a selfie with like these weird, like just insane tattoos on his face.
Is this on Instagram? Should I look for this?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
I'll probably find it.
I don't even follow him. I'm not into that.
I just don't understand why that's the last thing that I saw.
I'm pretty sure the last thing I saw of him is like he was smoking a blunt in a restaurant.
Oh man, probably got in trouble.
That's kinda
Yeah, and he was like, I smoke dope wherever I want. And then they were like, nah, you got to leave.
They're like, nobody cares about you. If you
Yeah.
look like Drake. Yeah, Snoop Dogg. Sure. Okay,
Yeah.
this Snoop Dogg and DMX battle, I'm excited for.
Yeah, no, that's going to be awesome. That's an interesting battle. That's like
Bro,
two
so
completely different styles.
I never ever thought of that battle ever.
No.
And somebody posted it, and I was like, all I said in the comment was shit.
Yeah, that's
Because
wild.
it's just like they're bringing this to new bounds now. They're not even keeping it in the same similarity type of sound.
No,
Which
because that's the way it's been so far. It's been mostly like,
yeah, but the
guys who
reason
are
why
pretty
that doesn't
similar.
work is because people are being too biased.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because it's already similar, so it's like usually just like who did I like more growing up?
exactly.
You know what I mean? This way,
Yeah.
it's still gonna be like that, but at least it's like they're two different sounds. So it's like if you liked one sound better than the other, you can pick off that at
Yeah.
least.
I liked the Fab and Jada one. That was good.
I didn't even see it, but to be honest, I still feel like Fab wins though. Everybody
Jada
says
killed him.
That's what everybody says, but I feel
But
like
that's only because Jada picked better songs. Fab did not pick the best
But
songs.
this is my whole thing. If you're talking singles where it's not with anybody else on the song, Fab is winning that all day. All day. There's
Maybe.
no way Jada is killing him on single songs of just Jada. Jada is the verse king.
I don't know.
No bad verses. But if you're doing that just like one verse a song or something for somebody, just it's like there's more people involved making it a hit.
Yeah.
So it's like if it's 1-on-1, that's like the 50 Ja rule. 50, if you're talking nobody else on the song, 50's wiping Ja rule. But if
50's wiping Ja Rule no matter
you're
what.
stupid. If you're talking hits with and people are allowed on the song, Ja Rule is wiping 50.
What?
Yes. Facts.
I don't think that's true.
Absolutely not.
Ashanti?
You know what's funny?
Dude,
I
Ja
actually
Rule-
just saw a post. I don't know who
Yo.
posted it. I just saw someone posting about how 50 is
Nah, come on.
able to.
Ja
like-
Rule had a handful of hits.
Nah.
New York. He had mad hits.
Yeah, but not better than 50.
Yeah,
In the
New
club.
York is a great song. Ja Rule had a handful of hits. 50 had way more.
Put way
Now
more
if
up.
you're talking just single person.
Ja Rule had mad hits.
I mean, if you're talking about with people on a song.
Ja Rule had a lot of hits.
Yeah, but if you're talking about with people on a song, Ja Rule is wiping hits.
Sound off in the comments.
With
who
people
you
on.
think
So, all right. So,
is
songs with
better.
features, you're saying?
Yes. If you're talking just them on the song, 50 is, of course, beating Ja
Okay.
Rule.
So, songs with features. Because 50 didn't use a lot of features, though.
Right, but I'm saying Ja
Yeah.
Rule did. No, but he had G Unit.
Because Ja Rule needed features to make hits. 50 didn't
No,
need
but
features.
50, a lot of his hits too are with G Unit.
Some of them.
That's like a majority of his hits.
Name
No.
5. No, I'm just kidding.
No, because his best album, Get Rich or Die Trying, like, is all him pretty much.
I don't know any names from them. I just know the songs. I don't know any of the names. I just remember going to Walmart and they had that whole section with the posters and shit. Like, you just fucking flip through them and they had like random shit, G Unit.
Dude, that was my
Oh,
favorite shit to do in Walmart. Flip through
I
the
forgot
posters.
about that.
Love
There's
that
no more
shit.
Walmart in my town.
He's actually naming songs from G Unit. I couldn't name a single song from G Unit.
From
Wow.
G Unit.
I couldn't.
What
was the
Oh
other
wait,
one?
hold on.
Fucking-
This is
dude,
Miles. Shout out
Ryder-
Miles.
Rider Part 2.
B12 versus G Unit needs to happen.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wow, that'd be
Of course
amazing.
they do.
I feel like we're
Of
like
course they do, but that
We're
just
like
needs to
30
happen.
years too late. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're gonna do that anymore.
G Unit. I mean,
I think
G
G
Unit
Unit would
aside
beat
from
Almighty RSO.
honestly though,
Almighty RSO versus the Locks.
The Locks.
You guys,
G Unit.
are you guys hip to Almighty RSO?
Nah.
Bro,
No.
so you got to look this up, okay? So this is Boston hip hop history. So this is literally in the 90s, even the late 80s too, probably.
Yo, so I actually know this. So this dude, I know the Wise Guys. Who
Oh,
are
okay,
from
yeah.
So yeah, that's good. That's the spot.
They were the late 80s too, though,
Hell
right?
yeah.
Yeah, so in the 80s and 90s, so when hip hop was like really coming up, like Boston basically got skipped over. Basically, I feel genuinely because of these guys. To be honest with you,
Really?
they were the East Coast NWA basically. In my
Okay.
opinion.
No.
That-
What?
Wait, Miles,
Yeah,
feel
like a
free.
death
Come in
row. Yeah,
frame,
like a
bro.
death
Come
row.
in
Like-
frame if you're trying. You can explain.
Yeah, Miles can explain
I
as
don't
well.
want to be the face of
Because I don't wanna-
Oh, it's all good. No worries.
But basically, it's just they like it. Literally, we ended up getting skipped over because of these motherfuckers. It was just like a crazy time. You should just go into it, dive into it. We're not gonna make it a whole thing, but yeah, just dive into it.
All right. So why have I never heard of these
We're getting
dudes?
schooled because I don't know.
That's a good question. Yes, Benzino ruined it for everybody.
Getting shot at by his
Eminem.
cousin.
Dissed Eminem, and then it just turned into a whole thing. The
Benzino
Spin
did ruin
magazine,
it.
All that shit. Everybody, he's like hated by everybody. Like he's just
Yeah,
like-
I mean, like, we don't really claim him. You know what I mean?
No.
It's
thing
like,
is, there are people out here that genuinely will like say that Benzino is like the truth.
Shout out Columbia Point.
I don't know. When people ask,
Yeah, that's all.
when people ask me like who are good rappers from Boston, Benzino does not come to mind.
No.
Wouldn't think about him at all.
But
Like, that's,
whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever.
The only thing that comes to mind is when like his family members shot at him.
Word. Just look up Almighty RSO and just fucking like it's dope. It's fucking like you'll find out like a lot of history.
They stabbed Paul Pierce.
Yep.
They jumped
Yep.
the locks.
Yep.
Wait, they stabbed Paul Pierce?
And jump the locks.
I did hear that Benzino, someone from Benzino's camp stabbed Paul Pierce.
When did that really happen?
Almighty RSO.
That's nuts.
Bro,
Yeah.
you gotta look these dudes up. They ruined it for everybody. There was a time in Boston where hip hop was banned.
I knew
man.
that. Yeah.
And this was why though, like basically because they were saying that the violence in Boston was like too bad. It was like fuck the police, all this shit. Like
Yeah.
it was like, and it turned into a whole thing. So they thought that it was that rap was the reason, so they banned it. And we got skipped
Crazy.
right over, and it went to like Philly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like fuck. Well, I'm not gonna say it went to Philly, but
But yeah.
Philly's involved in that.
No one cares about Philly. I
Philly's
don't.
got the heat. Philly's got the heat. They
Nah,
were out
Philly.
there eating horse shit though when they beat us in the Super Bowl, so that's just unacceptable.
Oh, their sports fans are fucked.
Yeah,
Those
that was
people are weird.
unacceptable. I didn't like that.
Yeah, those people are
I
weird.
didn't enjoy that. After seeing that, I was like, they can have that Super Bowl. What were they gonna do if we won? Look at how many people want to know what they would have
Seriously.
done if we won.
Messy.
It would be a scene from Step Brothers. They're forcing Boston, like trying to force Patriots fans into fucking eating the horse shit.
Oh
They're
man.
like, lick the horse shit.
I got a stomach full of
Like-
horse shit right now.
Like, you don't do it, we're gonna do it. Do it.
Why don't we just take the long way home?
Yeah, we agreed we're not gonna go that way anymore.
That's crazy. Yeah, no.
Oh man.
Well,
Yeah, but
the Patriots are the best. Cam Newton's gonna dominate everybody. Tom Brady is an old man, and that's
I agree.
basically the gist of things right
Yeah,
now.
that sums it
So-
up.
and Caso's dropping an EP,
Yep.
and that's everything that matters in the world right
August
now.
3rd. August 3rd. August 3rd, everywhere. I'm so excited for that. shit, man.
Yes.
That's gonna be a dope piece of work. It's like I just can't wait to really like have people hear this shit because like after that I got even more shit that's ready to be rolled out after that. Like it's about to get crazy. I'm excited.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's coming up. I mean, I when you said August 3rd, I'm like, oh, ways out. I'm like, shit,
That's pretty
like 2
soon,
weeks. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yep.
it's happening
And that
now.
video is
Right
dropping
around the
real
corner.
soon.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
excited.
sir.
Let's do this. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. And it's coming up on the anniversary of our show recap. Hopefully you can do another show and we can recap another.
I know,
Love
that
to
would
do
be
it.
fucking nice. I would love to do a fucking another real show. I saw the baby is doing a car like a show in front of a crowd of people in cars.
A lot of comedians have been doing that actually. And I think
That's a good
actually
idea.
if you are interested in doing that, we'd love to support. Like I said, I got the PA system. Like we can totally
Yeah,
make
no,
that
that would
happen.
be fire. I'm definitely gonna set up a show for sure. I just gotta figure out the logistics behind it first.
Oh yeah.
Have
for
people
sure.
come in their cars.
Yeah, that
Watch
might-
from their cars.
Gotta find a lot.
it's just
You
like
can-
fun.
You can like jump on people's hoods when you're performing.
Yeah, and then they're gonna be like, oh,
Insurance hitting you with that
Yeah.
insurance bill. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's the whole thing. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I gotta think of.
Yeah, it's weird times. Everybody's like trying to figure out how to navigate
Yeah, it's tough.
this, but yeah.
It's tough.
But you definitely you got some quality music coming out. Got the video coming out.
Yeah. The video. I mean, that's gonna be the one, man.
What do you have available for merch right now?
So I have.
I need a
store
Casso
up-
sweatshirt.
I have a store up right now that I'm gonna be releasing some more shit like with the project.
Yeah.
But I have a store up right now. Like you can get merch, all sorts of different types of shit. It's on Teespring right now.
Word.
So I have the link. I can send it out. Put it on social media and shit like that. But yeah, I have a ton of stuff on there. And then this new shit though is about to be crazy. I'm super excited.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no.
Casso.
Everything is just lit. Everything is just lit right now.
Everything is lit.
Love that.
Every day we lit.
Love to hear that.
No vibes, man.
Because that makes me feel the same way. When I hear you say that, I'm like, yeah, everything is lit. Right?
Yeah. He said it, so it must be true, right? So that's why when you throw in the music, you get those good vibes because you're just like, oh,
said it must be true.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's how I'm feeling. You already know.
It's the
vibes.
gospel.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Anybody that goes against the gospel, pray for 'em.
Dude, that's a Judas, and we don't need any Judases.
Yeah.
Get out.
Out of here.
Pray for 'em.
All right, we'll let you go though, because
All
it's
right, my
been
boy.
Yeah, we won't keep you
Yeah.
all night. Thank you for having us.
episode 69. Don't forget it, 69,
69.
featuring Casso.
You know, man. You know,
EP dropping August 3rd.
August 3rd.
Thank you
Bygones
for
video.
joining us, brother.
Once this drops, the Bygones video will be out everywhere.
Yes,
We got the sneak peek.
it's the one.
You didn't.
This is the one. This is the one. You heard it here first. This is the one.
This is
This
the
is
one.
the one. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I am really looking forward to see what's coming next. And I
Yes.
just coronavirus go away and let's just do
Yes.
shows. Let's do
Yeah,
this. I'm
let's
excited.
get on with this shit.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys.
Peace,
All right,
man.
peace, bro.
Peace. Be safe.
Good to see
Thank
you.
you for having me.
Of course.
All right, guys.
Peace.
All right, later.